thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up? This is our boy Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. New Media Today USA Boxing. We are back. What's happening, y'all? What's happening, man? What it is with the lick read, what it is. Let's go ahead and let me go ahead and do this, man. Let me go ahead and do this shit. Go here. Let me go to my analytic mode. I need to go to analytic mode. I need to go to analytic mode right quick, guys. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit that like button for the old boy. Let's get them likes up. And let's go to analytic mode so I can talk to the people. I like to talk to the people today. You see what I'm saying? We had a long night. We went live yesterday. Rolly Romero versus Tank Davis. We went live. We know what happened with that. Everybody put their predictions in. My prediction, I was off by 1 round. I think I picked, I know for a fact I said it a million times. I say 7 was on my mind. I picked Tank to stop Rolly in 7. He stopped him in 6. You see what I'm saying? And as a matter of fact, the poll that we did a poll, and the poll did show that the people who participated in the poll, I think it was like 68%. No, it was 70%, something like that. It was like 786 people voted in it, and yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah, about 786 people participated in the poll, and out of all of the participants, the people who voted, I think 71% or something like that had Tank winning by knockout or TKO. Right? As we know, he won by TKO last night. Everything that happened, it happened exactly the way I pretty much figured it did. It was going to happen. Everything that the guys, Mike Ocho and what the other dude name, Diaz Jr., the footwork is overrated and the jab is overrated in boxing. Yeah. Ooh, footwork is overrated. That wide leg stance, reaching with the trying to throw that left hook and then reaching with the right hand and running into the straight left, bap, the left hook. Yeah. Footwork is overrated. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Oh, boy, I cannot listen to no cats when they be talking about that. You know, motherfucker who know what's up. Hey, shout out to Jay's World. What's going on, fam? Jay's World. Yo, what's up, man? I'm on Twitch. Shout out to my brother on Twitch, man. Shit, I'm always happy to see somebody leave a comment on Twitch. You know what I mean? Always, man. Let's give everybody that's here so far a round of applause. Give everybody that's here right now a round of applause, man. And we're going to make it do what it do, man. And right now, we finna go in like good Gulf gas. And I'm going to tell you guys, I predict, I'm not talking about the prediction of who's going to win the fight. Not that. We ain't not talking about that. And I get them wrong sometimes. But I peeped the play. Remember, I told you guys what this was. I said, man, this some WWE type shit going on. I have a background in marketing, and I have a background in sales. And hold on, let me do this. All right. I have a background in marketing. I have a background in sales. A promoter at the end of the day is nothing but a salesman. That's all a promoter is. The promoter job is to curate hype. Excitement meaning electricity. He has to create the electricity in the air, get the people excited, make the people think that, hold on, guys. I'm gonna kill. Make the people think that something is going to happen, that something is going to happen that's not, that something is going to happen that's not going to happen. And I said, listen, dog, listen. And this is the context that I put it in. Context is everything. I say, man, listen. Tank Davis has a phenomenal amateur record. His boxing pedigree is looked upon by is some of the best in the sport of boxing. Now, he hasn't been in there with that type of talent. Just being honest, he hasn't been in there with that. He hasn't been in there with a Shakur Stevenson or a Devin Haney or Lomachenko. He hasn't been in there with those guys. He doesn't have to. Right? So we don't know what he'll look like against those guys. We don't know. Teofimo Lopez, we don't know. You know what I mean? But based on the level of competition he's been fighting, matchmaking is everything in boxing. I told you guys that matchmaking is everything in boxing. He has the boxing pedigree. He's good. He has the experience. He's been in the gym. He's a dog. Listen. I said, man, the footwork and the hand speed gonna be a problem for Rolly Romero. The footwork. Not only footwork from Tank, but the lack of footwork thereof from Rolly. Said this. People ignored. Some people ignored that. They just completely ignored it. And they ignored all of that. You know, people were saying, "Oh man, the jab and the footwork is overrated." I'm like, what? Who told? Whew. But listen, bro, listen. If anybody on any YouTube, any social media platform says that footwork and the jab is overrated, don't even try to have a conversation with them about boxing. Just walk away. Just walk away. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna play the receipt. One thing I like about these videos, they are receipts. So I'm gonna play the receipt, right? And I'm gonna tell you to play. I also told you guys that Tank Davis ain't leaving Mayweather Promotions. I said this. I also said that, hey man, you know, well, I don't know, it might be a possibility. He's saying all the right things, he's gonna leave, but then something happened. Remember I said that? I say something happened. I said something happened. Remember that? I said something happened? I went to talk about what? Detroit Red? I'm not Detroit Red. I was talking about Big Red from the 5 Heartbeats. Remember that?
I need to talk to you right now about my royalties and how you keep your books.
My office hours are from 9 to 5.
Fuck your office hours. I need to talk to you right now, motherfucker.
Leonard Ellaby did a phenomenal job. I'm finna tell you somebody else who peeped it. Ellie Setback. Check this out. Let me go ahead and do this. Let me go do this, man, because I'm doing too much goddamn talking. I'm running my mouth too much. Running my mouth. I just dropped the video today. Let's see. The name of this video I just dropped is called, it's Tank Davis Breaks Barclay Attendance Record. I'm finna break this shit down again like a 57 Chevy. Finna break it down again, okay? And I want you guys to hear me and hear me well. Shout out to my brother Myron. Shout out to Myron, DC's finest, Boxing Logic United. I fucks with Myron. Myron, you crazy now. You crazy, but I like crazy. He said I'm crazy. I like Myron. Myron, that's a good dude. But anyways, shout out to the Queen Lisa Bell. Shout out to Eddie. Shout out to the Wolf of Cards. Shout out to my brother Damian Bennett. I'm gonna play the receipt though. Shout out to Damian Bennett. I know the sister told me, yeah, she know what the sister named Rhonda. She called from B-More. I know for a fact that he's leaving. Oh yeah? She said she know for a fact. I know Tank personally. No, everybody in Baltimore know Tank personally. They know Tank personally. They helped raise them. You know, I brought Baltimore. I don't know the square footage of Baltimore and stuff like that, but Baltimore got to be small as hell if everybody know this one guy. But that's neither here nor there. I talked about the play. Remember I talked about the Great White Hype? Here go the video. Remember I talked about the Great White Hype? I said, man, this shit here the Great White Hype. Remember I said that? Remember I talked about that? I said, man, they hyping this shit up, making the casuals, or not even the casuals, but even the fans, the diehard Tank Davis fans, who have an emotional attachment to Tank, because he's from B-More and stuff like that. And they want to see him, shut this guy up who has a big mouth. I got a video right there. Y'all check that video out. That's the new video that we finna play right now. I'm finna show you something. Let me stop running my mouth. Let's open this up. Let me start running my mouth and open this up. I'm finna. Now this is the video. Me to start running my mouth and open this up. Boy, I know the hell I be talking about, boy, when it come to this shit. When it come to smoke and mirrors, oh yeah, I know the play. I got a background in sales. and marketing. Marketing is a form, a skill set that you use in order to convince people to purchase certain goods and services. When you are a marketer, you have to do what? Do your research. Leonard Ellaby has done his research. Or if you have a team or whatever the case may be. A promoter is nothing but a marketer / salesman. That's all he is. I'm going to sell it to the public. If I can convince you that this hog head cheese sandwich is a T-bone steak, guess what? You going and if you want to eat a T-bone steak, if I can convince you, what it ain't is what it is. What we say in the South. You try to convince me what it ain't and what it is. You try to tell me that my eyes is seeing something that what my eyes is telling me is not real. It's like the preacher. It's like the preacher that's at home. He cheating on his wife. His wife comes home. See him in the room, in their bedroom with another woman. He got this much pipe up in her. And she going off, she's screaming all that stuff there, attacking him. The woman he handling his business with gets up, throw her clothes on right quick, and runs out the door. The wife crying, I can't believe you did this to me. I can't believe you did this to me. Oh my Lord, you did this to me. You cheated on me. He said, what you talking about, woman? I ain't did nothing. I saw you in the bed with another woman. You ain't seen me in the bed with another woman. Yes, I did. I saw you in the bed in that house with another woman. I can't believe you did this to me. You ain't seen me in the bed with another woman. God damn it, I know what I saw. I know what I saw. He said, who you gonna believe, me or your eyes? So my eyes told me, man, this dude Rolly Romero ain't got no defense. He runs into shots. He has terrible. He doesn't have any. He doesn't know how to slip punches. He doesn't know how to move his head. He gets hit with counters. When he throws punches, his legs are very, very wide. If you look at when he got stopped last night, his legs was very wide. That same wide stance. He did the little bunny hop. He threw the little looping, like a half hook jab he tried to throw, and then he tried to reach with the right hand. And when he reached with the right hand, he saw the left hand coming, and then he tried to block it with his left hand. By the time he tried to block it, it was too late. He ran into the shot with his chin right there. Shout out to Default.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Salute the Shadow Ghost in the building. He said, if Tank looks that bad against Rolly, imagine how Haney, Cambosos, Lopez, and Shakur, when he moves up to do, when he moves up to do him. Good shot, but honestly, Tank looked average. I'm not even worried about that, the future. You ain't got to worry about seeing Tank fight any of those guys. And I'm finna break it down for you right now. Now, anyways, so what Leonard was trying to sell to the boxing fans, listen, your eyes, forget what your eyes see. What I'm telling you is, this boy Rolly Romero, he has a puncher's chin. Like, this guy, they really hate each other. So he uses when in sales, if I can move the needle by getting you emotionally invested, your emotions. That's why you see people online arguing, yelling, debating, screaming, because they are emotionally invested in something. I don't like Coach. I don't like him. F him. I don't like what he did to such and such, yada, yada, yada. So now this guy is emotionally, his emotion is hatred. So, the person hate me so much that just the mere thought of my name triggers them. And I love that. I love that. Every time Rolly Romero spoke, I'm going to knock Tank out in the first round. He got a big ass head I can't miss. There were those, I didn't even know Rolly Romero had fans prior to him fighting Tank Davis. I'm saying in boxing. There were those who, damn, I don't know, boy, this dude talking some hell of a cash-ish. I might want to ride with Big Rolo. There was those who did that. And there was those who hated Tank Davis, who said, I hate Tank so much, I'm going to ride with Rolly off of hatred. Hatred is an emotion. And then you have people who love Tank Davis because this dude is talking so much trash about my fighter that I love because I'm from B-more. My love is an emotion. You know, when you're passionate about it, you know, and you know, I'm going to show my love by showing action. Then it turns into a verb. How you going to show action? I'm going to drive from B-more to New York and I'm going to buy the tickets. So his love for Tank turned into action. It made him buy the tickets and stuff like that. Yeah, hatred for Rolly turned into action because they want to see Rolly get knocked out. And those who hated Tank turned into action because they want to see Rolly knock goddamn on Tank out. They totally ignored, he ain't got no footwork, he ain't got no defense, he leave his chin out there, he reaches with his punches, he can easily be countered. He's only had 14 professional fights. He has less than 20 amateur fights. He has more experience in judo. He has a judo background, and he's only been boxing for 5.5 years. They totally ignored all of that because of their hatred, dislike for Tank Davis, or not only their hatred, dislike for Tank Davis, or their love for Rolly Romero. But let's stop that. We ain't worried about that. That's the fight game. That's how it works. Now, as it relates to the great job that Leonard Ellaby did, and the great job that Rolly Romero did. Rolly Romero sold his fight. Rolly Romero sold his fight. Yes, he did. He sold it. And Leonard Ellaby, he had to smile and smirk on his face because he knew I got him. Listen, Tank Davis and Rolly Romero, from what I'm hearing, broke the record at the Barclay Center for a fight. They broke the record at the Barclay Center. They broke the record. They broke the record. Tank Davis, someone who has, and I broke this shit down. Someone that has the experience that Tank Davis had, I'm going to open up the phone lines, but we got to get the likes up. We got to get over 200 likes. We don't have to get over 200 likes. I'm not opening up the phone lines. I'm going to just talk. You guys know I can talk, so I don't mind talking the whole show, but we got to get over 200 likes. Let me open up the phone lines. Tank Davis broke the record, the live gate record at the Barclay Center, fighting a guy with 5.5 years boxing experience, fighting a guy that had less than 20 amateur fights, fighting a guy who is known for trolling on social media more so than he's known for boxing. Everybody knows in boxing that Rolly Romero has trash boxing skills. And I like Big Rollo. I love Big Rollo. I like the kid. He's a nice guy. I like him. I really do like him. But I cannot allow my like for him to ignore the obvious. I tell you guys, I'm not from Baltimore, so I don't have an emotional attachment to Tank Davis. I'm not from Vegas. I don't have an emotional attachment to Rolly Romero. I tell you guys, I don't have emotional attachment to none of these fighters. No fighter that's boxing right now today, I have an emotional attachment to. Even Keith Thurman. And Keith Thurman lives in the same goddamn city I live in. Them days is over with for me. Marvin Hagler, Salvador Sanchez, Sugar Ray Robinson, Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Roy Jones, Pernell Whitaker. I have emotional attachments to all of those guys. Anybody that's fighting today, I ain't got no emotional attachment to them, so I'm gonna just call it the way I see it. And that's me. You know, that's me how I am. But anyway, let's get into this. Listen, a guy who had the least amount of experience, don't have any skills, and they sold out the Barclay Center. Where am I going at with this? If Tank Davis can sell out the Barclay Center fighting a Rolly Romero, that means that Tank Davis is box office. Tank Davis is box office. There's no fighter outside of Anthony Joshua and Canelo Alvarez, and some would even say Tyson Fury. But the reason why I'm saying I'm not going to go with Tyson Fury yet because I'm finna tell you I prove a point. But for argument's sake, you want to say Tyson Fury? Okay, Tyson Fury, we'll throw him in there. There's no fighter in boxing outside of those three fighters that can do what Tank Davis did. None. You can't name one. There's no fighter at the PBC can do what Tank Davis did. What do I mean by that? Normally when fighters want to get big numbers at an event or a venue, they have to fight another champion. Like if you look at Errol Spence, he had to fight guys that had big names. Mikey Garcia had a big name. Keith, not Keith Thurman. Sean Porter, good big name, in the sport of boxing. Danny Garcia, he ain't beat nobody in the welterweight division. Danny Garcia lost all his step-up fights. But with Danny Garcia, but he has a name. Those caliber guys, right? And let's see those type of names. Rolly Romero doesn't have a name. Rolly Romero doesn't have a boxing pedigree. Rolly Romero is kind of like the laughing stock of the sport of boxing behind closed doors. He is. Just being honest. This is no hate on Rolly, but he is. This, I don't want to underestimate. I want you guys to understand something. Tank Davis sold out the Barclay Center with Rolly Romero. Let that sink in. He didn't sell it out with Mikey Garcia. He didn't sell it out with Danny Garcia. He didn't sell it out with Sean Porter. He didn't sell it out with Ugas. He sold it out. A non-title fight. A non-title fight. He sold it out with Rolly Romero. Who can do that? Outside of Jake Paul, we ain't talking about Jake Paul. We talking about, and who can do that, what Tank Davis did? Who can do that? Come on, man. So anyways, let's go. And remember, the context that I'm coming with, I said outside of Canelo, outside of Anthony Joshua, and outside of Fury. Jamel Charlo had an undisputed match with Brian Castano. Jamel Charlo, Lions only, Louisiana's own, adopted by Houston, Texas. Guess what? He fought in a undisputed match. And it was on free, and it was on cable. Guess what? He couldn't even sell out an 8,000 seat venue. They was giving tickets away like hotcakes. But guess what? Tank Davis sold out the goddamn Barclay Center fighting Rolly Romero. Jamel Charlo fought a dude who had a decorated amateur background. Brian Castano was one of the best junior middleweight fighters in the sport of boxing. From Argentina, had a hell of a background. He couldn't even sell out fighting undisputed. But Tank Davis sold out with Rolly Romero in New York at the Barclay Center. Tank Davis is the biggest fighter at the PBC. Period. There's no argument about that. Can't nobody do what that boy do. Not that. Not that. Not fighting a nobody. Not fighting a troll from social media. Not fighting a dude who has a background in judo. This dude is a judo wrestler. This dude is judo. Judo no? Oh, judo no? They sold that motherfucker, dog. Let's give Leonard Ellaby, a round of applause. Leonard Ellaby right, dog. Tank Davis is a star. Guess what? That boy a star. Leonard Ellaby, you motherfucking right, dog. You motherfucking right. You right, dog. Leonard Ellaby is right. He right, dog. Leonard Ellaby, let me tell you what Leonard Ellaby just did before I play the video. What Leonard Ellaby just pulled off, thanks to Rolly Romero, what he pulled off was the equivalent to walking to the ocean and selling salt to the ocean. What Leonard Ellaby did was the equivalent to taking the color green and selling green to grass. What Leonard Ellaby just did was talking to the sun and selling sunlight to the sun. Hey, son, I got some sunlight over here. Look, man, I'm the sun. I got plenty of sunlight. Yeah, but this sunlight over here is way brighter than your sunlight. For real? Yeah. How much that sunlight cost? Man, this sunlight costs $7. Okay, Leonard, sell me the sunlight. I'll buy that sunlight from you. That's what Leonard Ellaby did. I told you guys it was the great white hype. Let's continue. Let's go. I'm finna break it down. Now, coach, you lying. You ain't say that. Yes, I did. I got the receipt. Let's go. I got the receipt. I got it right now. I got it right here. Yes, sir. You know me, boy. I keep receipts, boy. I say this is what I love about. I said this is what I love about these videos. What I love about these videos is that you always have receipts because you have a record of what you said. You have a record of what you said. Calvin, Mr. Calvin Ford. Let's go, my brother. Let's go, my brother. And I also told you guys this. And you're going to see it in this video. I said, if I was Tank Davis, why the hell would I leave Floyd Mayweather? You don't have to fight in the tough competition. You're being matchmaked very well. You're picking the finest of the cherries. And you're selling out venues. If he can sell out venues fighting Rolly Romero, what the hell he going to fight Lomachenko for? Why would he fight Devin Haney? Why would he fight George Kambosos? Why would he fight Teofimo Lopez? Why would he fight those guys? He don't need to fight those guys. Tank is the biggest draw. He doing what those guys can't do. Tank can draw flies to shit. We just saw it last night. Bro, like, listen, man, from a boxing standpoint, I don't like it because I know we're not going to get those fights. But from a business standpoint, I respect it. Here we go. Let's go. And then I'm going to talk to the chat.
He said first round knockout. Yeah, first round knockout.
Hold on.
That didn't happen.
Hold on. Listen to what Ellie Setback say. Listen to what Ellie said. I want you guys to hear this.
He said first round knockout. Yeah, first round knockout. That didn't happen.
Listen, that was great marketing. I like that he was promoting the fight because usually it's just Tank by himself promoting.
Wait a minute, let me speak. He was excellent. Y'all see in the crowd. I can't take nothing from him.
Record 18,555.
Yeah.
So no reason.
You heard what he said? Let's start right there. I think y'all might have missed that. I told you this. He say, I gotta admit that was great marketing. I got a background in marketing, so I know the language. He said, I gotta admit that was great marketing. And Calvin Ford gave it up to him. He said, man, I got to give it up to him. 18,000 in attendance, man. They giving it up to doggone. They giving it up to Big Rolo. Big Rolo sold his fight with his mouthpiece. And Leonard Ellaby sold it as well. Great marketing. This is how you play on suckers. I'm gonna market them some shit. They gonna fall for it. I got a background in this shit. I got a plethora of books over here. A plethora. I got no books. I'm talking about. I went to school for this shit. I know what I'm talking about. But let's go. Let's hit one more again. Marketing. Let's go, Calvin. Let's go, Mr. Ford. Let's go, brother.
He
said first round knockout.
Yeah, first round knockout. That didn't happen.
Listen, that was great marketing. I like that he was promoting the fight because usually it's just Tank by himself promoting.
Wait a minute, let me speak. He was excellent. Y'all see in the crowd. I can't take nothing from him.
Record 18,555.
Yeah.
So no rematch.
Why? There's only one person I want to take their star from that we gave to.
Oh my gosh. Isaac Cruz.
That's it.
You got it.
That's the only one. We made him a star.
Let's start right there. What you gonna see in this video? I said this before Calvin Ford even said it. I said, you know what? I made a video where I apologized to Leonard Ellaby and I apologize to Leonard Ellaby and Floyd Mayweather because I peeped the play. I said, damn, they're not really trying to fight for no legacy. They trying to just get the bag. They're trying to get the bag. And I say, damn, if I was Tank Davis, I wouldn't leave Floyd. I'll re-sign with Floyd and I'll probably have a rematch with Isaac Cruz. That's exactly what I said 5 weeks ago. Watch this. Now, you heard what Calvin Ford said. He said, the only dude I want is, and then, hold on, I'm gonna let you hear it again. I don't want nobody thinking I'm making shit up. I don't want nobody thinking I'm making shit up. That's why, and listen, you guys from Baltimore who love Tank Davis so much, who said, yeah, man, Tank want them killers, man. He gonna fight those other guys. Guess what? I bet anybody from Baltimore anything they want to bet. He not gonna fight those guys. Not gonna fight them. Let's go. Let's go. What you say, Calvin? Let's go one more time. Let's go one more time. I listen to language very well. I'm not in the hope business. I'm in the reality business.
He said first round knockout.
Yeah, first round knockout. That didn't happen.
Listen, that was great marketing. I like that he was promoting the fight because usually
No,
it's just
he
Tank by himself
Wait a
promoting.
minute. Let me speak. He was excellent. Y'all see in the crowd. I can't take nothing from him.
Record 18,555.
Yeah.
So no rematch.
Why? There's only one person I want to take their star from that we gave to.
Oh my gosh. Isaac Cruz.
That's it.
He's out of it.
That's the only one. We made him a star.
Yeah, I don't think you're hearing me. Hey, Coach Ben, I'm finna break it down for you, dog. Check this out, my brother. I'm finna break it down for you. You, Leonard Ellaby. Floyd Mayweather right here, Leonard Ellaby right there. Tank, congratulations, you did a very good job. I like the way you knocked out Rolly Romero, like we knew you would, You know, hell of a fighter. He's a hell of a fighter. He has heart. You know, he has a long way to go. But what is that you said that you was leaving? Tank, listen, Tank. Tank, I want to explain something to you. You a pay-per-view star. You a star. We just sold out the Barclays, Tank. We sold out the Barclays with Rolly Romero. Tank, why would you want to fight tough fight? Why would you want to fight a Lomachenko? Tough fights like that. Why would you want to fight Devin Haney? Why would you want to fight Ryan Garcia? You don't need those guys. You just sold out the Barclays with Rolly Romero, a guy who has 5.5 years of professional boxing experience. The casuals will buy anything that you do. You don't need them. They need you. Why fight tough fights that you're really going to have a fight and have some bite down and get on? And why fight those when you can continue to fight the Rolly Romeros, the tomato cans, and sell out venues? You get what I'm saying? Why would he do that? I'm just being honest with you, dog. If I was Tank, I wouldn't want to fight those other guys. For what? I don't need to. Not saying that he won't beat those guys. You know me. I ain't the one. Listen, I'm not from Baltimore. So I ain't gonna cap. I'm not the one that's gonna say, oh, because he'll just beat those guys just by stepping in there. No, I'm old school. I believe the only way I know you're gonna beat those guys, you gotta step in the goddamn ring. You don't win fights by default because I'm a fan of you, because I grew up in your neighborhood. I don't care about none of that. I ain't got a dog in the race. That's one thing that separates me from a lot of people. I ain't gonna do that. But if I'm Tank Davis and I'm making whatever I'm making, fighting Rolly Romeros and Isak Cruzes and stuff like that, guess what? I'm gonna keep fighting them. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna have a rematch with Isak Cruz. I'm gonna have a rematch with Isak Cruz. If I'm Tank, I re-sign with Mayweather and have a rematch with Isak Cruz.
I know you said that, Rolly.
Calvin Ford said that, I'm telling you to play right now. Calvin Ford said that, hey, man, the only guy that I want is Isak Cruz. That's the only one that we made him a star. That's what he said in the beginning of the video. He said that last night when he got interviewed by Ellie Setback. Oh, I'm not finished. Oh, I'm not finished. Oh, man, Tank leaving Floyd Mayweather. Oh, yeah? Tank gonna fight those other guys. Tank gonna fight those other guys. Okay, all right. Okay. Matter of fact, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Let me do this. Shit, he ain't got no reason to fight him, to be honest with you. Shit. I wouldn't fight him. Why fight him? Why? But let's go. Let's continue. Let's go. I'm gonna have a rematch with Isak Cruz. If I'm Tank, I re-sign with Mayweather and have a rematch with Isak Cruz.
I know you said that, Rolly. I know.
Thank you. Say it one more time.
Tank, you talked about leaving Mayweather.
I know.
Thank you.
Now, you probably couldn't hear it, but he said, still Mayweather Promotions, baby. That's what he said. Still Mayweather Promotions. We're going to go back. 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 He's hugging Leonard, too. Hugging Leonard. And he should hug Leonard. He should hug Leonard. Let's go back. What did he say? See, I don't go by. See, one thing about me, right? I'm going to tell you something about me. I don't go by what nobody in the chat from Baltimore tell me. I go by the sources. I go by what the men who we are talking about say out of their mouth. Anybody outside of them, I don't even listen to it. This man said, still Mayweather Promotions. I want you to let's see if we hear it again. Let's see if we hear it again. Now, what does that mean? Still Mayweather Promotions. We're going to get into that. I'm going to show you. Once we get over 300 likes, I'll open up the phone lines. We don't get the likes up. I'm just going to talk. But let's go. Talk to him, my brother. Talk to him. Let's see. Where we at? 308? Oh, that's 315 right there. Sorry about it. Let's go here. 308. I'm at 308 right there. Hold on, 308. There we go. Let's continue. Let's go. I'm going to have a rematch with Esau Cruz. If I'm Tank, I re-sign with Mayweather and have a rematch with Esau Cruz.
I know you said that, Rolly. I know. Thank you. Say it one more time.
Tank, you talked about leaving Mayweather.
Leonard say it one more time. He say still he hugged Leonard. Still Mayweather Promotions, baby. And then he hugged Leonard. Leonard say it one more time. Still Mayweather Promotions, baby. And he threw the number one up. Okay. Let's continue. And guess what? He ain't wrong. If I'm Tank, I'd be a fool to lead the gravy train. Let's go.
The Brian Custer podcast. Can't care to give reasons to what started your desire to leave?
I didn't say I'm leaving. I said my contract was up.
So there's still a possibility that you may resign.
Yeah. I know you said that, Rolly. I know. Thank you. Say it one more time. I know.
Bro, listen. Have you guys seen The Great White Hype? Have you seen The Great White Hype? The Great White Hype was a good movie. This character was Samuel L. Jackson. He was supposed to have been Don King in this movie. And what happened was they found a fighter that, Don King found a fighter out of nowhere that they hyped up. You know what I mean? He was a bum. He was a straight bum, right? But they put so much promotional spin on it. And the champ at that time was Damon Wayans. He had a little gut. He was fat and stuff like that. He wasn't motivated to fight anymore. And then he had another fighter. I forgot the actor name, the dark-skinned brother, dark-skinned bald-head brother. He kept calling Damon Wayans out, always pulling up in all of the press conferences, just pulling up, calling them out and everything, right? And the way they sold the fight, they created an illusion that the Great White Hype, this white fighter that Damon Wayans was going to fight, they created the illusion that he was going to beat Damon Wayans' ass, right? Don't that sound familiar? And the promoter, Rolly Romero, might be the one that knocked Tank out. They created an illusion. This is the old Don King playbook. I've been saying, if you've been listening to this show for the past couple of weeks, I've been talking about this. Go watch The Great White Hype if you haven't seen it. Shout out to Mr. Nice. Hey, okay. Drop it there, $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said WWE, Tank pulled the red herring from Scooby-Doo. Hey, I ain't listen. I listen, man. Tank got a hell of a team. He got the best team in boxing. He does. Tank Davis has the best team in boxing. Leonard Ellaby is the best promoter in the sport of boxing. There's no boxing promoter better than Leonard Ellaby. None. Not Bob Arum, not Eddie Hearn, not Frank Warren. You want to know why I say that? Bob Arum can't sell out an event with a Shakur Stevenson fighting a tomato can. Shakur Stevenson can't bring 18,000, 19,000 to come see him fight Homie the Clown. If Shakur Stevenson fight Rolly Romero, guess what? He won't be able to sell that event out. And that's even if he's fighting on the East Coast. Devin Haney from the West Coast, you see what he did with JoJo Diaz. Teofimo Lopez, we didn't want to talk about him. Those guys have to fight top-notch fighters just to get any kind of buzz or interest in their fights from the casuals. And hell, even some of the diehard hardcore boxing fans. Tank Davis can fight anybody. Poke Chop Willie, Hobo Sam, Shawty Big Nuts. He can fight anybody and do more numbers than any of those guys. Anybody from the PBC, he'll do more numbers fighting than nobody. Those other guys, they need to have a big name fighter to be a draw. Tank Davis is a draw all by himself, regardless of who he's fighting. It's facts, bro. It's facts. Bro, listen, bro. It is what it is, man. Like this dude is special from a marketability standpoint. And I can't take that from him. I can't hate on him for that. Such a good job at it. That they had a whole bunch of casuals. Like, boy, I don't know, boy. Goddamn, boy. But I don't know, the white boy look pretty good, boy. Shit, he looked like Rocky Marciano mixed with a little bit of Jack Dempsey, mixed with sprinkled with a little bit of Muhammad Ali. He Rocky Marciano mixed with Jack Dempsey, sprinkled with a little bit of Max Snelling, with just a quarter of an Ali in there. Quarter of a Muhammad Ali in there, and we all mixed up into one. That's how they tried to set it, right? When the fight started, he was putting them paws on him too. Putting the paws on him, he was looking good. Then David Waynes looked at the camera. He said, I don't think so. And he went on ahead and put Buddy to sleep. That's what this gonna be like. That's what this gonna be. I can tell you right now. This what they do. That's what I said. That's what I said Friday before the show. I gave you a whole story, a whole scenario about what happened with the Great White Hype. And I said that they're going to make everybody think, oh, man, shit, Rolly going to be the one to do this and do that. Just like the Great White Hype. Just like what Don King did with Peter McNeely when Tyson first got out of prison. And Bruce Seldon and all those guys. I told you that's what he was going to do. And I said, that's what this fight is going to be like. Guess what? That's what it was like. That's what it was like. That's what I said before the fight. That's what I said before the fight. That's why I like these receipts, because these receipts, tell is documentation. What they do, before you met me, you was shooting better than a broke dick dog. Before you met me, you couldn't spell Mercedes-Benz. Before you met me, the closest thing to designer clothes that you got was reading an old Source magazine when you saw a Bentley Farnsworth in there. P. Diddy, you used to fantasize, dream about getting paid before you met me. You see what I'm saying? Now, no more rats, no more roaches. We made you into a star. You see what I'm saying? No more mayonnaise sandwiches. No more hog head cheese sandwiches. Look what we did for you. Don't be listening to those dudes, Tank. You're making millions and you selling out arenas. Your fans don't even want you to fight nobody tough. Why fight tough people? They don't want you to fight nobody tough, Tank. You packing venues, fighting Aesop Cruz and Rolly Romero's. Shout out to Major Key. They good with it, baby boy. Why fight these other dudes? We ain't got no money to be paying them like that. Hey, I thought y'all was the money team.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.
Anyways, man, that's what went down last night. That's what went down last night. It is what it is. I'm not gonna take a dump on Rolly Romero. I knew what the play was before. Leonard Ellaby said that Leonard Ellaby, as a matter of fact, this is what he said right here. I'll let you hear it. Leonard Ellaby is marketing to the casuals. And Tank Davis is such a special fighter from a fan base standpoint that his fans is going to ride for him no matter what. You see what I'm saying? So that's a very unique situation. Every fighter don't have that. Hell, most fighters don't have that, to be honest with you. Where am I going at with this? It's a different day today, guys. It's a different day today. Leonard Ellaby told the truth. Leonard Ellaby told the truth. What we got, 184 likes? Okay. We need it. We got over 400 people here. We ain't got the likes up. That's fine. Well, I just talked today. Y'all can stay here watching. I just talk. No problem. This is what Leonard Ellaby said. Well, Leonard, where you at? This is what Leonard Ellaby said. Let's go to Twitter. I got some haters in here today, boy. That's fine. That's fine. You can keep hating. Just keep watching. The haters who don't want to hit the like button, you can keep hating. Just keep watching. You helping me one way or the other. You helping me. Let's see. Leonard, where you at, fam? Where's Leonard? Leonard, where you at, fam? There we go, Leonard. There we go, Leonard. There we go, fam. Leonard, what you said about the boxing fans? What you said about the boxing fans? Leonard say that the boxing fans is just only a couple of 100,000. It's just a small niche. And he said he said, I have the numbers. He know it for a fact. So in order for him to know that, I mean, he must have done his research. Now, we do know boxing is a global sport. As a matter of fact, I'm going to pin this comment. I'm going to pin this comment to the top. I'm going to pin this. Let me pin it to the top. Damn, I can't pin it? Okay, it's cool. Let's go here. This is what Leonard Ellaby says.
As a whole, there's only a couple 100,000 fans that are diehard boxing fans.
I want y'all to hear this. This Leonard right here.
Boxing as a whole, it's just a small market. That's why it's such a niche sport. I can tell you to the T how many people who actually support boxing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How many was it?
It's a couple 100,000 people that are diehard fans, but that's it. Boxing as a whole, there's only a couple 100,000 fans that are diehard boxing fans.
That's what Leonard Ellaby said. So look at it from Leonard Ellaby's standpoint. If boxing as a whole in the U.S., because I'm pretty sure he can't be talking about globally, because Tank is not a global star, but he's a star in the U.S. nonetheless, right? Let's just say what Leonard Ellaby say for face value. If what Leonard Ellaby saying is true about there's only a couple 100,000 core boxing fans, then you know, goddamn it, all the chatter that you see going online, a lot of them dudes they be talking, they don't buy the pay-per-view, shit like that. Y'all know I bought the pay-per-view last night. Was it a pay-per-view worthy fight? Hell no. But by me being a content creator, and I wanted to call the fight, I didn't want to do it with the janky stream. That if you know how sometimes you be watching those fights with the streams, it'll pause, it'll stop, it'll be buffering, whole lot of shit. So when I call fights, I like to make sure that I don't have that. I like to make sure I don't have those types of issues going on when I call fights. You see what I'm saying? Now the only two pay-per-views I didn't buy Ortiz, King Kong Ortiz versus Charles Martin, and I didn't buy my homeboy from my city, Keith Thurman versus Mario Barrios. I didn't buy those. I illegally streamed those. The other pay-per-views I bought. And you know, I showed the receipts. Well, if you was here last night, you guys saw when I bought it. Shout out to Tommy Gunn for dropping that $2.99, for dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, what did you score the fight before the KO? I had Rolly up 3-2. Before the KO, I had Rolly up 3-2. To be honest with you, I had Rolly up 3-2. He say, if Leonard said it, it must be true, y'all. I mean, I'm not saying that what he's saying about the boxing fans is only 200,000. I don't believe that at all. I think he just, you know what I mean? But what Leonard Ellaby fails to realize is this. A lot of the boxing fans who diehard boxing fans from the 70s, 80s, 90s, they're still there. The problem is by these promoters not giving us the fights that we want, the boxing fans are not easily to be fooled. So the boxing fans are not going to see in sales, right? When people buy stuff, people are going to buy stuff, whether it's a service or a product, based on whether or not do they see value in it. If they don't see value in the product or the service, they're not going to buy it. You can't tell a boxing fan who know what a check left hook is. who understands how to throw punches and angles, who understands hand-eye coordination, who understands feints, who understands matchups. You can't tell a boxing fan that this guy who doesn't have a background in boxing, doesn't have the experience or the pedigree that this other guy who has the experience and pedigree is. You can't tell boxing fans that this guy the shit. He might be the one to win this fight and do this and do that. Boxing fan, and not only that, but you're gonna tell him we want you to pay $75 for it. You're gonna tell him you want him to pay $75 for it. You can't fool boxing fans. But guess who you can get? The casuals. Why you can get the casuals? Because the casuals don't know no better. The casuals don't know no better. You can tell a casual anything. Casual gonna go right to social media. Oh man, I like the way he trolling. Rolly Romero's funny. I like Rolly Romero. Every time I talk about Big Rolo, I always talk about how he be trolling. I don't talk about his boxing skills. When people talk about Rolly Romero, let me ask you a question. Do they talk about his boxing skills? No. I had two dudes, Diaz Jr. and Mike Ocho, say on this show, and I got the receipts. I screenshotted it. Power, they said Rolly had power, right? Footwork and the jab is overrated. I knew right then that's a casual. You don't know what the hell he's talking about. And this gonna be the guy who falling for the banana in the tailpipe. Great white height. The jab is the most important punch in boxing. Footwork is the most important tool that you can have in boxing. Footwork can get you in and out like a robbery. Footwork can get you in position to land your shots. Footwork can put you in position to slip shots. And when you're trying to go on the inside, the jab is your best weapon. Saying that the jab is overrated and footwork is overrated, it's like saying that if I'm going to war with a gunfight, bullets is overrated. Oh man, you don't need no bullet. Bullets overrated, dog. What you got, a 38? What you got, that old rest of that 38? Oh man, you finna go into a shootout with that dude? Oh man, bullets is overrated. That's the equivalent of that. That's who Leonard Ellaby is appealing to. Leonard Ellaby, the best promoter right now. That's who we're appealing to. And that shit worked last night. Shout out to GM Strong. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Kobe Nakatani, Linares, JoJo, and Campbell will give Tank more problems than the fighters he's fought so far. Now, why did I say, shout out to GM Strong, thank you, fam. Why did I say that? Now, you heard Tank say, Still Mayweather Promotions. I just showed it to you. Go back and look at it again. Look at it 1,000 times. Turn it up as high as you can turn it up and listen very carefully. He walked up to Leonard Ellaby, hugged Leonard Ellaby, said, Mayweather, Still Mayweather Promotions. And Leonard Ellaby said, ha, 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 ha. Say it again. Say it again. Still Mayweather Promotions, number one. Now, why was that important? Why was that important? I'm going to tell you why. We do know that what? Mayweather Promotions, what they do in-house fights. We know that they don't believe in doing cross-promotional fights. We know this. How do we know this? Because the owner of Mayweather Promotions, Floyd Mayweather, said so.
Anything at all of where you'd like to either fight next as far as 130, 135? Anything at all?
Well, this team gonna take care of that. You know what I mean? I mean, our thing is this. You know, we work smarter, not harder. So we keep everything in-house. Mayweather Promotions, PVC. I mean, we all one family, so I mean, we're not gonna go nowhere and make another company great. So we got plenty of fighters that's at 140, 135, and 130. We're gonna continue to fight the fighters that we got to fight.
The man told you right there. Like I said before, we have a plethora of fighters over here with Mayweather Promotions in the PPC. We like one big happy family. You know what I mean? I don't believe in making another promoter rich. You know what I mean? We're going to continue to have the fights, continue to make the fights that that we have. You know what I mean? We have a plethora of fighters at 135 and 140 that Tank can fight. He said that. So you want me to believe? And this is to you diehard Tank Davis fans. You want me to believe that Tank Davis wants to fight the other top guys. He's leaving Floyd Mayweather. And when he leaves, he's going to fight those top guys that you guys say that Tank can beat. You want me to believe that? So in order for me to believe that, I'm going to have to ignore what Tank Davis said by saying still Mayweather Promotions. He said it twice. I'm going to have to ignore what Tank Davis said when he had to go back on what he said when he on the Brian Custer interview. When Brian Custer asked him, he said, "So is this your last fight with Mayweather Promotions?" He said, "Absolutely." And then when they interviewed him the next day, he said, "Tank, you made it clear on the Brian Custer podcast that you were leaving Mayweather Promotions. Was there any reason why you said that?" He said, "I never said that I was leaving Mayweather Promotions. I just said my contract was up. But then I just got a video where you said you was leaving." So whatever conversation they had with him, something changed. So what you're telling me, you want me to ignore what Tank Davis is saying, ignore what Leonard Ellaby is saying, ignore what Calvin Ford is saying, ignore what Floyd Mayweather said. Calvin Ford told him, "Look, man, the next fight, they want to fight Esau Cruz." He said that for a reason. And then they talked about, you got the videos are out there. Then they talked about, well, damn, man, Tank fighting Ryan Garcia and stuff like that. Calvin Ford did say, yeah, Ryan Garcia, that'll be a good fight. He said, but that fight probably won't happen because there's too many people involved in the middle that won't allow that fight to happen. So you got Oscar De La Hoya. You already know Oscar De La Hoya got doggone Ryan Garcia and bubble wrap. Ryan Garcia is with the Golden Boy Witness Protection Program. He ain't fighting nobody. And if it's a fight that look like it's going to be too tough, he going to pull out of fights. He pulled out of 3 last year. So we know what's going on with Ryan Garcia. We know what's going on with the other fighter they got over there, Jaime Munguia, Mr. 39-0 with 31 knockouts, pulling out of championship fights. So we know what's going on with Golden Boy. So that fight ain't happening. Floyd just specifically said that we do not believe in making another promoter rich. We have a plethora of fighters over here with Mayweather Promotions in the PBC. The only way you're going to get Tank to fight those other guys that you guys say that he'll beat. See, this is the thing, right? This is another thing. I got to address the elephant in the room too. Tank is in a unique situation with his fan base to where he's already won the fights. He's already beat Lomachenko. He's already beat Devin Haney. He's already beat Teofimo Lopez. He's already beat Ryan Garcia. He's already beat Cambosos. He's in a situation where he already beat those guys without even having to fight them. You want to know how I know? Oh, man, we already know where Tank will beat all those guys. So we know that's them telling us we satisfied. We already know he'll beat all those guys. We don't need to see those fights. He'll beat all those guys. Can we get a rematch with Esau Cruz? I'm telling y'all to play, man. I'm telling y'all to play. You can take it how you want to take it. You can be mad at me. You can not like what I'm saying. You can get off the live, leave, go back to your business. It doesn't change the fact that I'm gonna stand by what I'm saying. I'm not here to make friends. I'm not here to kiss ass. I'm not here to do none of that. I care nothing about your friendship. I don't. I got enough of them. I'm telling you the way I see it. I told you there was some great white hype shit. That's what it was. I told you that Tank more than he'll be a fool now that I think about it. listen, put yourself in Tank Davis' shoes. From a business standpoint, why the hell would you leave Mayweather? And he said in a recent interview, he said, man, I got the best team in boxing. We're going to sit down, me, my team, Mayweather Promotions, and we're going to sit down and whatever we come up with, that's what it's going to be. He told you what it is. So I can't even, so I'm not, as a boxing fan, I don't have any expectations no more of Tank fighting those guys. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to have no expectations of it. Right? I've accepted the fact of what Leonard Ellaby in Florida is selling now. I get it. It's all about making an attraction. Leonard said it 1,000 times. It's about putting butts in seats. Guess what? Tank Davis put butts in seats. Tank Davis put butts in seats. He does that. Tank Davis put butts in seats. Boy, there's, yes, sir, buddy. Listen, ain't no question about that. He put butts in seats. Whether you like him or not, he put butts in seats. And some of your favorite fighters, they can't do that. I'm just being honest with you. Just being honest with you. We got to like something. Let's see what we got. What we got. We need 52 more likes. 52 more likes. We need to open up the phone lines. The haters is here in full effect. That's fine. You can hate all you want. Just know I care nothing about my haters. And I would never mention your name. I won't even, to all of my haters, I'm going to say this. For you to even think that you're that important to me, to where I have to, that you're on my mind, for you to even think that you're that important, for me to even think about you or talk about you, you got life messed up. Care nothing about you. I do my best to run the haters away every chance I get. Fanboys and all. Give two fucks about them. If you hate Coach Malachi Williams and you subscribe, please unsubscribe and take your bitch ass back to where you came from. Care nothing about you or the mammy you came from. Once we get the likes up, we'll open up the phone lines. Anybody want to call, want to talk, call in. I don't run from no goddamn smoke. I swear to God, I don't. I don't care where you're from. So that's the way I see it. And if I'm Tank, that's a smart play. That's a smart play. We run them off the block over here. That's what we do. We run them off the block. We got them leaving right now. We got them leaving. We run them off the block. We got them leaving now. We got them leaving. We running them off the block. That's what we do. I love running them off the block. Because at this channel right here, right? I like people who love the sport of boxing more than they love an individual fighter. I've been through my fanboy days. I toe tag and body bag over here. I toe tag and body bag boxing communities, fanboys. This is what we do over here. Care nothing about them. And when this live is over with, guess what? I'm going to go about my business and not even going to think about it. Because once it's over, it's over. But from a Tank Davis standpoint, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Leonard Ellaby, Tank Davis, Floyd Mayweather, Calvin Ford. Listen, I got to take my hat out to them guys, man. Tank does have the best team in boxing. Well, I don't know if he got the best team in boxing. I would say Canelo has that. I would say Canelo probably got the best team in boxing. I would say that. Canelo probably got the best team in boxing. Because he getting crazy money. And Anthony Joshua, he got a hell of a team. He getting crazy money as well. Shit, Joshua got countries paying him, they building stadiums for the Saudis and stuff like that. So we ought to know what time it is. But those are unicorns in the sport. Those are unicorns in the sport. But yeah, he got a hell of a team, man. He got a hell of a team, man. He got a hell of a team, man. He got a hell of a team. Shout out to Pugilism. He said people are saying Tank needs better competition, better completion. I guess you meant to say competition. We'll push for belt holders' names instead of ultimate skills, grit challenges for 140. Matias. Fans wouldn't know a good matchup presented in their face. Edward Alcala said, you're right, coach. Thomas Perry say, haters not important. No. Can't nothing about them, bro. I do everything in my power to disrespect them and get them off the block. And they'll sit here and watch. They'll sit here like this one guy. He said something. I'm not even gonna respond to him. I'm not giving these haters no more airplay. Just stay here. I'm not giving these haters no more airplay. We need 30 more likes. 30 more likes. I'm not giving them more airplay. I like to sit here and talk shit and just make them mad. They mad right now. Damn, I can't stand that nigga, Coach Malachi. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. Oh, let me see what he talking about. And then they be typing in all caps. They be typing all. They be mad that I can't stand them. Guess what? Your ass here though, and you're gonna be here tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. That's what they do. That's what they do. I don't give a fuck about them haters. I don't give two fucks about them. Your mammy should have aborted your ass when she found out she was pregnant with you. Let's see. How many? Let's see. Let's go to the. Mervin, what you say, fam? He say Tank will always win as long as they have him fighting nobodies, and that's who he has fought. I think, you know what? Well, I think what it is, Mervin, is I think they have a business model that works. You see what I'm saying? They have a business model that works, Mervin. So when you look at it from a business standpoint, you can't knock the hustle, dog. You can't knock the hustle. You can't knock the hustle, dog. When you look at it from a business standpoint, I'm looking at it from a business standpoint, and I'm like, damn, you know what, man? I was looking at this shit all wrong, man. Like, damn, I've been sitting here clowning Leonard and stuff. You know, Leonard is my favorite promoter in boxing. Believe it or not, I clown Leonard, but Leonard is funny as hell to me. He's funny as hell to me. He's my favorite promoter in boxing. I like to clown him, though. I do like to clown him because I know he's full of shit. But I'm like, you know what, man? Damn. Leonard is right. Now, I'm not saying about the 200,000 core boxing fans. I ain't saying he's right about that, but he's right about the casuals. Leonard is marketing his product, which is Tank Davis, to the casuals. And he's doing a damn good job at it, dog. I'm like, damn, man, you know what I mean? I'm sitting here, man, I've been giving Leonard a hard time, but damn, Leonard, man, we need 17 more likes. Leonard, Leonard might be on to something. He might be on to something. He might be on to something. Shout out to Jay Breeze. He said, much respect, coach. Speaking facts, a true boxing fan, just like me. Fan of the sport, not individuals, no fanboys here. Let's see. Lock 45. What you say, fam? WBA regular champ. You know the crazy part about it? WBA regular champ, and he's doing better than the guys who are the real champs. True. He said do a resume review on Tank, coach. I mean, y'all know who he fought. I'm not here to break down his resume. He's breaking down his resume, my brother. Alberto, I get you. I can do a resume review, but it doesn't matter. Listen, I can do a resume review. It doesn't change the fact that Tank Davis is the biggest attraction in the lightweight division. You see what I'm saying, fam? It doesn't change that. Again, we got a guy that fought a guy who had 5.5 years of boxing experience as a pro. Rolly Romero. Rolly is 26 years old. He'll be 27 in 5 months. He's had 14 professional fights prior to him fighting Tank Davis. Prior. He has more experience in judo than he does boxing. He doesn't have a hell of a boxing pedigree. Everyone knows this, right? Everyone knows this. And they was able to do those type of numbers. Listen, bro, we just saw an undisputed fight with Jamel Iron Man Charlo. I'm going to put it in its proper context too, my brother. He fought Brian Castano for undisputed. Don't you know Tank fighting Rolly Romero had more excitement, was really a big attraction, more so than and this was Well, it wasn't a non-title fight. I said non-title fight earlier. That was my bad, my fault. I forgot Tank had the Reggie belt. I forgot about that. He was defending a Reggie belt against a novice boxer at best. The fight sold, well, you know, whatever. We can argue that. You can say, well, he didn't sell all those tickets. We can say, well, they gave out 18,000. Whatever you want to believe. Whatever you want to believe, I don't care. I'm not here to convince. If you don't like Tank Davis, I'm not here to convince you to like him. If you do like Tank Davis, I'm not here to convince you to hate Rolly Romero or whatever the case may be, or not like Tank Davis. I don't. How you feel is how you feel. I don't get caught up in the emotions of another man or woman. I care nothing about your feelings, right? So I don't. However you feel is however you feel. But the fact remains the same. 18,900. Shout out to the House of God for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
We need 5 more likes. We got almost 500 people in here and less than 300 likes. We need 5 more likes. I'm gonna open up the phone lines at 300. He said, LB said all we need is 1 star. LOL. Tank just need to know his worth. I'm all up the phone lines. Anybody got something to say? Call in. Anybody got something to say? Call in. You want to interject on this subject matter? Call in. You gotta be, you know, don't be winded. Don't be winded though. Don't be filibustering. Cause yeah, some guys are calling. They want to talk for 30 minutes. I'm gonna cut you off. But just get to your points. Hit your points. Tell me what you feel about the subject matter, and go ahead. What do you feel about the business move that Tank Davis is making? Like me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think it's phenomenal myself. Shout out to Ricky Torres. I see you, blessed. You said I got 302. I'm finna open it up now. For dropping that $2 bam super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say I think Tank would get through court issues and fight Ryan. Yeah, I'm not even worried about his court issues. You know what I mean? I don't know much about it. To be honest with you, Ricky, I don't know much about his court issues. To be honest with you, fam. You know. He'll be all right. He got plenty of money. Ain't nothing gonna happen to Tank. He's gonna be good. Phone lines is open. 530-494-9636. 530-494-9636. UK calls 4420-3769-8745. If you call in and I'm on the phone, I'm not gonna hang up with the guy to click over. Wait till I get off the phone and then you can call back. We'll answer the phone. We'll answer the phone, okay? So call in. The phone lines is open. Call me now. I want to hear from you. What do you guys think? We got over 300 likes. So what do you guys think? Do you think that if you're looking at it from a business standpoint, you think it's a good move, or do you guys still feel that, hey man, we still want to see him fight those other guys? Just how? Nikiji, what you say, fam? He said, I just want to see their best fight their best. I don't want to see no more stay busy fights. Man, it is what it is, fam. He say, call Mal. Yes, call me now. I want to see how many of my haters gonna call in. You haters, boy, y'all be shaking like booty meat from that phone number, boy. They be shaking like booty meat from that phone number. I don't know why. They talk a whole lot of shit in all caps. Shout out to Victor Cortez for dropping that $2 bam super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say Tank versus Tio. Super chat received. Yes, sir. Playtime's over, boy. Yes, sir, man. That fight ain't gonna happen, bro. Shout out to the queen. Shout out to my sister Bless. Shout out to Bless. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Bless it. I can't wait to hear Flatline, Mr. Flatline. Where you at, baby boy? You talking about my brother Archie from Vegas. Flatline. Now, Bless, with all due respect, Archie from Vegas. He knows Tank Davis. He knows Rolly Romero and Bullet. He's from Vegas. He knows those guys very well. He has a personal relationship with them. So he was speaking from emotion. You know what I mean? He say, flatline. Boy, I'm telling you, if Rolly catch Tank Davis clean, flatline. Shout out to Archie, man. 530-494-9636. 530-494-9636. If you're feeling some type of way today, please call 530-494-9636. First call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, this Archie from Vegas, baby.
Arch, what's going on, baby? What's going on? Big Archie from Vegas, man. Talk to me, fam.
Hey man, I'm the flatline kid, bro.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm just trying to be a man and just respect Baltimore, man. You know, I respect Baltimore. You guys never disrespect us and all that. I respect that. And you guys knocked us out, man. We took the whole hit, bro. I took the hit. I got knocked out with them. I'm hurting. But anyways, man, we ain't talking about all that. We ain't talking about all that. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, what Tank is doing, it's beautiful. You know, as far as like the money he's making without fighting real cats, you know, and you know, he's pretty much taking the same page Canelo's taking, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they're making all this money, they're fighting nobody. But Tank actually did. He fought a real one. He really did. You know, he fought a killer, man. He really did. But you're right. No skills, all that bullshit. You know, you're right. I just wanted to let you know you're.
Yo, go ahead.
Yeah.
Archie, listen, I'm gonna tell you something, fam. I'm gonna tell you something. Again, I'm not gonna take a dump on Rolly Romero. You know, because Rolly has heart.
Yep.
I like the kid. I really do like him a lot. I call him Big Rolo and everything. But he was just a mismatch. He doesn't have the experience. You know what I mean? And he has a lot of defensive flaws that he's gonna have to work on. I don't know if maybe he may need another trainer that's gonna help him get that together.
No. Don't tell me that. Oh no. We family, bro. No. I'm sorry to cut you off. No. No, man. I'm sorry. I'm breaking commandments, bro. No. No, I love him. I love Bullet, man. No.
No, listen.
Go ahead.
I like Bullet. I like Bullet myself. I like Bullet. He's funny and stuff like that. I like Bullet a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Bullet seems like he's a real one. But what I'm saying is, from a skill set standpoint, that in boxing, you know, fighters need to learn certain skills that they're going to need in order to survive in the ring. And if that trainer that you have is not giving you you're not learning the things that you need to learn in order to be successful in the ring when you fight upper competition. If you're still in a really wide leg stance, if you still you see how he got knocked out, reaching, and look how wide his legs were. You know what I mean? So he shouldn't still be doing that right now. And he did it in his last fight, and then in the fight before that. So no, you see what I'm saying? So those are the things they gotta really work on, fam.
Yeah, because Tank did a veteran move. He stepped to the right and then threw that loopy left straight down the pipe. Bam, caught him coming in. That was all feet. That wasn't no hands. That was all feet.
Yeah.
That was all feet.
Yeah,
you're right. Yeah, I'll let you go, man. I ain't trying to filibuster you and all that, man.
All right,
but I'm just trying to be. Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Salute the Archie. Peace. Salute the Archie, man. Salute to you, fan, man, from Vegas, man. Salute the Archie. I respect that. Brother called in, he manned up, and he said he was gonna call it. He manned up. I respect it. Shout out to Archie, man. Shout out to Rolly Romero. Shout out to Bullet. Shout out to Tank Davis. Shout out to Calvin Ford, the whole team, everybody. Shout out to both teams, man. Rolly didn't get, shout out to both teams. Hold on, guys. We got another call calling in. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Calling from Houston, Texas, brother. Peace to you.
Yes, sir. Peace, fam. Calling from Houston. What's your name is, fam?
Why
the hell is this phone keep?
I didn't. Okay, hold on.
No, it's not you. It's not you. It's me. I'm trying to figure out why.
Oh yeah. What I want. But yeah, it just keep beeping in my ear. But that's okay. I'll make my comment.
Yeah.
I didn't know Coach Malachi. If you had that footage with Mayweather when he went to that convention a while back, and he made a comment on how the industry was disrespecting fighters of his kind, and he learned something from that, and he went to speak on behalf of not just himself but all fighters. especially our
What the
culture, the
fuck
black
is going
culture,
on
and
with this
that
phone? Sorry about that, fam. Hey, listen. Oh no, go ahead. What the fuck?
Call.
Hold on, guys. I don't know what the hell is going on with the calls. Why does this shit keep beeping? It's not even. This is pissing me off. Pissing me off. As a matter of fact, let me do this. Hold on, guys. I don't know what's wrong with my voice. Why is my Google call? Why does it keep doing that? Let me see something. Let me see something. All right. There we go. There we go. Hold on. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Chris from Sacramento.
All right, Chris from Sacramento. Hold on, man. Hold on. Let me do this.
Yeah.
I don't know why the hell this shit keep going off. Like this phone has never done this before. It just keep beeping,
That motherfucker ring.
beeping. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know why does it keep doing that. Why does it keep ringing? Let me do this. Hold on. Let me do this. Hold on, fam. Hold on.
Sure, you good.
No, hold on. Let me Can you still hear it? Hold on. This phone has never done this before. Just keep ringing. Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, let me do this. Hold on. Let me do this. Is this turn this Bluetooth on? Yeah, we gotta roll with it, man. We having technical difficulties today, guys. I've never experienced this. Go ahead and talk, fam. We gotta roll with it. Let's go.
I'm about to roll with the punches, I guess. Unlike Rolly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that fight was it is kind of weird when it's going off like shit. I can't even talk with it.
Yeah, I know you can't talk because of this shit right here. Hold on. Let me see. I don't know why the fuck it keep doing that, bro. It just keep damn ringing. It's never done this.
I'll hang up and call back.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter if you hang up and call back. It's still gonna keep doing the same thing. Doesn't even matter.
Okay.
Shit. What the fuck is going on? I don't know why does it keep doing it. Let me find out what the hell is going on. Yeah, call back. Hang up and call back, man. Hang up and call back.
I'm gonna call back in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Hold on, guys. Let me try to get this phone. Let me try to get this phone situation straightened out. We're not gonna accept any calls. Yeah, call back in, fam. We're not gonna take any calls right. Let me try to get this shit straightened out. Like literally, there are no phone calls coming in, and it just keep ringing. So I'm gonna find out why the fuck it keep doing this. Let's go to voice. Hold on, let me see something. Is it over here? I wonder is it over here? Let's go to voice. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I keep doing that. Wow, this is amazing. Let me do this. Hey, let me know. Can you guys hear that chirping in the background? Can you guys hear it? Can you guys give me a thumbs up if you can hear that? If you keep hearing that shit, I don't know why. I don't know what the fuck is going on. How can I messages, calls? Wow. Oh, y'all can't hear it? Okay, if y'all can't hear it, okay, cool. All right, that's good. Y'all can't hear it. So let's keep talking. For some reason, the phone is continuously ringing. So you guys can't hear it. But I keep hearing the same thing over and over. The phone just keep ringing. So when somebody calls in the show, they hear the phone ringing. I hear it in my ear, but you guys can't hear it. It's fine. It is what it is. Shit, fuck it, man. This shit is pissing me off. I know that. It's never done that before. It's ringing continuously. Yeah, I don't know what that is, fam. I don't know what it is, but it is what it is, fam. It is what it is, man. Let's go ahead and talk to the people, man. Damn, I'm mad as hell. I want to open up these phone lines, man. He say TMT Autobots, bro. Let me know if you guys can hear this. Can you hear this? Everything sounds good on your end, fam? He said Rolly did the same thing twice in a row with like Santa Cruz and won some prize. A trip to the fifth dimension. Michael Bell, what you say, fam? Bro, let's go. Okay. He said no. Okay, you can't hear it. Can't hear it. Okay, cool. It is what it is. Hold on, we got a call calling in. We got a call calling in. Hold on. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Calling from Virginia, Lorenzo from Virginia.
Lorenzo from Virginia, man. We have some technical difficulty with this phone, man, but we got to roll with it, fam. Talk to me, fam.
No, I just wanted to say, Tank is a crossover star. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of my casual friends that don't follow boxing, how us fans do. They bought the fight and know about him and stuff like that. But my thing is, how long can he continue to fight these type of guys? You know, how many guys? Because it's only a couple guys out there. So how can he avoid the top guys? And who could Mayweather Productions recycle for him? That's all I want. Because to me, he got to fight the top guys at this point.
You think so? Like I hear a lot of people saying that, right? That they want to see Tank fight the top guys, but I don't. I'm just looking at it now from the business model standpoint. My brother Lorenzo, like from what Leonard Ellaby has been saying, and the trajectory that they're going to, the trajectory that they're going towards, they have a fighter that can put butts in seats without him having to fight any of the top guys. So if you look at it from that standpoint, there's really no reason or incentive for him to even fight any of the top guys.
I got you, but I mean, to me, this now the Isaac Cruz, that didn't really do that many numbers, correct?
Yeah, they didn't even release the numbers on that. It did like 15,000 at the venue. It wasn't a sellout, but it did like 15,000, which is pretty good. But the pay-per-view numbers, the rumors are out that it did less than 50,000. They went up against the NFL. They had to fight on a Sunday night, and they went up against the NFL. Against Kansas City Chiefs was playing the Buffalo Bills, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Sunday Night Football. So that was probably the reason why they say it didn't do well. So I'm kind of anxious to see what would the pay-per-view numbers look like. I'm kind of anxious to see what the pay-per-view numbers will look like now that they're fighting from this fight. I'm anxious. I doubt if they release them, but
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say to me, even though Rolly, like I said, Rolly got a kind of like a personality. He kind of funny. And he kind of sold the fight. Like I tuned into the little build up and them arguing. You know what I'm saying? So Rolly kind of like a funny dude and kind of entertaining. So that's why I was saying I don't know. Like I said, it's a great business model. But who can Mayweather pull out the dugout, or who do they got now that's out there? What winger you gonna pull at this point to make a big thing? That's all I was saying. Like who do they? If you look at the top 10, or if you look at these rankings, who can they really get now that you could put in the ring with Tank and sell a fight? That's all I wanted to ask you. I was trying to ask.
But you know what though, bro? Check this out. This the thing though. I get exactly what you're saying. Who can they put in the ring that'll sell a fight? They just sold a fight with Rolly Romero. So I'm gonna say some crazy shit, but just think about what I'm saying. If you could sell a fight with Rolly Romero, a guy who has a professional boxing has been boxing professionally for 5.5 years. He's known in boxing for not having any boxing skills. People literally laugh at Rolly Romero's boxing skills, literally. And if you've been watching boxing, you know a skilled fighter from a non-skilled fighter. Rolly's not really. He has heart, but he makes all the mistakes from a defensive standpoint that a fighter can make. He does that, right? So if you can sell, so Leonard Ellaby's standpoint is this: if I can sell a fight, if I can convince the paying public to buy Tank Davis fighting Rolly Romero, a guy who's known for being a social media troll more so than boxing, a guy who's going to get on front of a camera and say some of the dumbest stuff that's going to incite anger and emotion, provoke emotion from Tank Davis's core fans, and then at the same time bring the casuals in to the sport. Why would he want to fight anyone else?
Well, that's what I'm saying. To me, okay, like now you correct me if I'm wrong. To me, the Mayweather, their business model is okay. Go put somebody in there with a Hispanic, perfectly a Mexican.
Mm-hmm.
They can bring their demographic in.
Mm-hmm.
They can bring the Mexican fans, and they're having a strong boxing presence as far as consumerism.
Mm-hmm.
Or get somebody that can talk. I'm saying who else out there is either Hispanic, a Mexican Hispanic, or somebody that can, that's like a social media type of person that can talk and sell a fight or say crazy stuff or has a funny type of personality. Who else out there is that? Who else?
Listen. I'm fixing to tell you. I'm fixing to tell you. Don't be surprised if you see Tank have a rematch with Esau Cruz. Don't be surprised if you see that.
No, okay.
Now, Esau Cruz don't have the oratorical skills, but what's going to happen is Calvin Ford saying that they want to fight Esau Cruz again. That's what he's saying. Now, Tank didn't say this, but this is what Calvin Ford said this last night. They want to fight Esau Cruz. He want to fight Esau Cruz again because he didn't like how that fight went down. This is what he's saying. And he said that's an early setback last night. I played it in the beginning of the show. So he's going to fight another in-house fight. They got about 6 months to make their mind up who he's going to fight. He's not going to fight anyone outside of Mayweather PBC. Everything you're going to see is going to be there. You know what I mean? He's going to get some flack from the fans and stuff like that, but they don't care. They don't care. That's what it's going to be, fam. I hate it. I mean, that's just the way I'm seeing it, dog. Like, because for surely if Tank re-signs with Mayweather, and he said that, hey, man, I'm still Mayweather Promotions as of last night, then that means that he's fine with the status quo. He's fine with not fighting the top guys. He's fine with everything. So since he's fine with everything, that tells you everything that you need to know. So everything is going to be the status quo. In-house fights, cherry picking. We're not appealing to the boxing fans because the boxing fans don't buy fights, according to what Leonard Ellaby said. So his business model is we want to go after the casuals, and that's their business model. So it doesn't matter who Tank Davis's fight, it's going to do well. It doesn't matter. He can fight a deaf mute that's blind. He can't see and can't talk. And as long as Tank Davis' name is on there, they're going to come out to see him fight. And that's what Leonard Ellaby believes. He really believes that. He really believes that, fam.
I got you.
Hey, but Lorenzo, shout out to you, my brother, man. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to my brother Lorenzo, man.
Thanks for taking my call, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, callers, if you call in, you will hear the phone ringing over and over and over. No one in the chat can hear it, but I can hear it. So if you call in, let's talk over it like the other brother did. Phone line, damn, what the hell happened? What happened? Sorry about that, guys. Damn, I took the phone line down. Sorry about that. Damn. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot I took the phone thing down. He said, just like on Ryan Garcia, he sells with nobody. Knockdown 305 with the same brother, okay, being in bubble wrap and riding with training wheels. Bro, I'm like, listen, I'm telling you, this is the business model that they're running with. We got another call calling in, guys. Hold on.
You are UK.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Spin out in UK.
I can't get your phone breaking up, but we're gonna work. I know you're from the UK. Go ahead. You're gonna hear ringing in the background, but we got to just work through it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I can hear it. Yeah, it's Ben Adams from the UK.
Oh, Sam Adams from the UK. Talk to me.
Ben Adams. Yeah, I was wanting to see if you could do a video soon on Deontay Wilder coming back.
I mean, I seen that he said he was coming back, but I don't know. I haven't even thought about what to even talk about as it relates to him coming back. To be honest with you, I heard he was coming back. I did see they did the statue revealing. But I will. You know what? I'll do a video this week, my brother, about Deontay Wilder coming back, and I'll do a video this week on it. Because I did see last week that he was coming back.
Yeah, what it was, I think it was 78 Sports. 78 Sports with Queen or Lady CC.
Yeah,
and Deontay Wilder was on it with another guy, and he was saying he was definitely coming back.
Yeah. I mean, I'll do a show and find out exactly what is his options, who he wants to fight next. We know it's not going to get another fight with Tyson Fury. So we'll see. Maybe he'll come back and have some non-title fights. He's not going to be able to get any. And when he was the champion, he couldn't get the other belts when he was the champion. So now that he's not a champion anymore, we'll sit back and see. Who knows? Maybe he'll fight Trevor Bryan. Who knows? I don't know who we will fight next, but whatever his team come together with, we'll see how it works.
All right, because to let you go, because that noise like ringing is really annoying.
Yeah, it is annoying.
Anyway, keep up the good work though, and a great show, yeah?
Yeah, shout out to Sam Adams
Love
from
you,
UK,
coach.
man.
Bye.
Yes, sir. Guys, that noise, I hate for people to call here, man. That noise is very fucking annoying. Why I can't get rid of this? Damn, this shit is pissing me off. I can't get rid of it. I don't even know what the problem is. And it's pissing me. It's really pissing me off. You guys can't hear it, but I can hear it. So what did he say? We don't know the pay-per-view numbers. It's premature to call this a success. Yeah, we're not gonna know. We're not gonna know the numbers. What you say? He say might be for a vacant title. There's no vacant titles right now, just a fan. Because we know, as a matter of fact, guys, I don't want nobody calling right now, man. This phone just keep ringing, so I don't want nobody going through this. This is very unfortunate. I'm so sorry about this. It just to keep ringing, and this shit is pissing me off. And it's in my ear. You guys can't hear it, but I can hear it. But I don't know what Wilder options would be. You see what I'm saying? Like they got some heavyweights over there he can fight. Maybe an Andy Ruiz. Maybe he can fight a Ortiz. Maybe he can fight King Kong Ortiz 2. I mean 3. He can fight Ortiz again. He's not gonna fight Usyk. That ain't gonna happen. I don't see that happening. Not gonna fight Joshua. I don't see that happening. It couldn't happen before in the past, so I don't see that happening. So, maybe fight Charles Martin, something like that. Maybe Wilder can fight Charles Martin. Maybe Ortiz again, have a trilogy match with Ortiz. Maybe have a rematch with Dominique Brazil. Maybe have a fight Andy Ruiz. Something. You know what? We'll have to look at their. I'll do a whole show on it. We'll have to look at their roster and see what would be his. What he might be looking at. Who knows? Skid Row Joe, he says Fury Wilder 4 would never happen. No, that ship has sailed. Wilder versus Odo Wallin. And you know what? That'll be a good fight. Wilder versus Odo Wallin. That'll be a good fight. What you say, Bless? You say the Barclay sold out was record breaking. I think the pay-per-view would be good. I'm anxious to see that, Bless. What the pay-per-view would be. Matter of fact, I'm finna take these headphones off. I'm tired of hearing this noise. I think the pay-per-view will be good. No, you know what? No, I can't say that. I don't know what the pay-per-view will be, Bless. I have no idea. We don't know. We don't know what the pay-per-view will be, so we'll see. Arlette, what did he say? He said AJ Usyk not fighting Wilder. Heyman won't let that happen. I mean, again, if you look at, and this is another thing too, Arlette, if you look at, okay, we we don't have leverage anymore from the belt standpoint. All of the belts are in the Ukraine and in the UK. The only belt that we have from an American champion standpoint is Trevor Bryant. Now I know people make mockery of Trevor Bryant. Trevor Bryant has a fight coming up. Trevor Bryant has a fight coming up. I'm gonna go live for this fight. The New Wave versus Nonito Donaire. I'm gonna go live for that fight. Where's Trevor Bryant? Trevor Bryant, June 11th, has a fight coming up with Dubois, and they're fighting in they're fighting in the Hard Rock, more than likely. Casino Miami, or the Highlight. They fighting Casino Miami in the Highlight. Okay. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. It just depends on what the PBC want to do. Will they be willing to do another cross-promotional fight? I mean, I doubt it. I doubt they'll be willing to do that, but we'll see. We'll do a show on Wilder. His statue revealed. I mean, I saw him on the other guy's shows and stuff like that, but I just didn't talk about it. You know what I mean? I just didn't talk about it, but we'll see. He said, Dubois will KO Trevor Bryant. I got Trevor all day. I'm riding with Trevor Bryant. He is the best. He is the best. One of the best heavyweights in the world right now, Arlette. You've been hating on my dog, Trevor Bryant, for a minute now. hey, there will be no Trevor Bryant disrespect tolerated on the show. That'll be none. Hold on. You know what? Let me do this. Wait a minute. I think I know what to do. Hold on, guys. I think I know what the problem is. Maybe I can do this. Audio, speaker. Let's do that. Let's see what that does. Let's see what this does. Hey, how you doing, Kai? What's going on? What is it? Huh? Bring it here. Hold on, guys. I got my son right here. Hold on. How many you want? You get two. That's it here. All right, just leave it there. I got it. Sorry about that, guys. My son, little Malachi here. Close the door, okay? Yeah, so he said, what's the number? Yeah, I put the number back up. You can call in, but you're going to hear a bunch of ringing. You're going to hear a bunch of ringing in the background, dog. But if y'all want to call in, man. You're going to hear the phone ringing in the background. I can tell you that right now. I'm having some kind of glitch in my system, and I don't know why. So if you want to call in, man. Phone lines is open, man. 530-494-9636. You're gonna hear the phone ringing in your ear, bro. I can tell you that right now. You're gonna hear the phone ringing in your ear. So if you can tolerate a constant ringing in your ear, call in the show. It's pissing me off, though. I can tell you, I'm mad. I'm pissed off about that shit. It's pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie. And no one is literally calling in, and it just keep ringing and ringing and ringing. I want to see something. Can you guys, if I do this, will you be able to hear me? No. Let me see something. Mac Pro. Yeah. I'm gonna have to reboot this computer, but I'm gonna wait till after the show's over. I'm gonna reboot the computer. Yeah, phone lines is open, man. If you call in the phone, what you say? You said you hear it on. I hear the ringtone. Yeah. Shit, it's pissing me off. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Steve from California.
Steve from California. Talk to me, fam.
All right, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you good.
All right, cool. Hey, just want to talk about Tank. I just want to say, hell of a fighter.
Yeah.
He got really great skills. But these guys, they're not letting them fight. Like fight real competition. I'm gonna tell you, like, from when I started watching boxing, which was 1976, Sugar Ray Leonard in the Olympics.
Hold on.
He did like three.
All right, go ahead. Damn, this shit is pissing me off.
All right. So Sugar Ray Leonard in '79, he fought all the prospects, and then he fights Wilfredo Benitez for the championship.
Yeah.
4 years. Then he fights Roberto Duran. Then he fights Thomas Hitman Hearns. 4 years. I just want to see Tank tested. This guy got the skills. He's got everything. He's got the charisma. I like him. I just want to see him. Lomachenko, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Kambosos. There's a whole bunch of these guys he could fight. I just want to see him tested. That's it. And I hope he does good because I really like the kid. I like him. But Rolly Romero is not the test for me. What do you think?
No, he's not the test. I mean, everyone knows that. Rolly Romero had no business being in the ring with Tank Davis. Everyone knew that. Well, I'm not gonna say everyone. Right. Everyone didn't know it, but he had no business in the ring with Tank Davis. That was a growth. Right. That was a serious mismatch. We knew that, but
right. All right. Hey, I appreciate your show. You call it like it is, and keep doing what you're doing. Thank you.
Shout out to Steve from California, man. Appreciate that, fam. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reboot this computer, but I don't want to do that because we got a live. So we got a live. I don't want to do that, man. So I just got to roll with it, man. I just got to roll with it, man. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Cleveland, Ohio.
What's your name is, fam?
Edward James, Ohio.
Okay. Edward James from Cleveland, Ohio. Talk to me, fam.
Some narrative about Tank. Tank ain't ducking, dodging nobody. You don't hear none of them other champions calling Tank out.
You say Tank ain't ducking and dodging nobody.
Yeah. You don't hear Devin screaming his name.
Your phone breaking up, fam. You gotta.
He ain't ducking nobody.
Okay. All right. That's all you wanted to say? Tank ain't ducking nobody?
Yeah, you don't hear all the top guys yelling his name.
Yeah.
I don't hear Devin speaking his name. I don't hear he tried to fight with Lomo. Lomo didn't want to fight.
Mm-hmm.
He takes to the pistol.
All right, but listen, man. Shout out to Edwin James, man. He said that Tank ain't ducking nobody, and none of the top guys is calling his name out. Salute to you, fam. Your phone was breaking up, though, bro. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jake from Rochester, New York.
Jake from Rochester, New York. Talk to me, fam.
So I'm thinking about Tank's career after the fight last night. And his career is kind of mirroring Deontay Wilder's in that he's getting outboxed in a lot of these fights, and then eventually his power saves him at some point. I'm a big believer in iron sharpening iron. I don't know. I don't think he's improving skill wise. This is not a good pattern to be on.
You talking about Tank? Tank not? You say Tank, right? Okay. You don't think he's improving skill wise?
I don't see it. I had Rolly up around on him yesterday. I had Barrios winning a bunch of rounds against him. I thought it was pretty close late. Isaac Cruz, I had winning at one point. I had Tank winning that fight, but he's not. He's getting touched up. He's getting hit, and a lot of these fights, his power is saving him, not his boxing skills necessarily. That's not a good pattern to have against like the opposition he's fighting.
But the thing is, I hear what you're saying. But the thing is, so you have two arguments going on here. You have one side of the argument of the coin is Tank Davis fans are saying that, hey, he'll beat any of those top guys. So he really doesn't need to fight them. You see what I'm saying? Then you have a segment of them that say, Tank could be any of those top guys. We want to see Tank fight them. You see what I'm saying? And then you have Tank, and then you have Leonard Ellaby and Mayweather. They're like, well, listen, we know what's best. We're going to have you continue to fight these fights, you know, because you're already a draw in attraction. So since you are an attraction, you don't need to fight those other guys because you're able to sell out arenas with novice skill set level type fighters like Rolly Romero. Like the worst thing that could have happened, you know, from a boxing fan standpoint, if you was hoping to see Tank Davis fight those other top guys, was that fight sold out last night. By it selling out last night, whether someone say they gave out comps or whatever, I don't know. But if we're going to run with the narrative that it's sold out, by that fight selling out last night with him fighting Rolly Romero, there is no reason why he should fight anyone else. He doesn't need them to be a draw. He is a draw by himself without Devin Haney, without Shakur Stevenson, without Teofimo Lopez, without Vasily Lomachenko. So if you're Leonard Ellaby and Floyd Mayweather and Al Heyman, this is how you're looking at it.
Yeah,
they're not looking
they have
at
no
it from a fan
incentive
standpoint.
to put him against a tough guy.
Right, they're looking at it from a it's high risk, low reward, you know. And so that's what it is. That's what it is. I gotta call it like it is, dog. That's what it is, fam.
Yeah, there's zero financial incentive for them to match Tank with anybody tough.
Yeah,
because the money's rolling in, and it doesn't make a difference who he fights because, like you said, even if he fights a flying deaf mute, his hardcore fans will watch the fight and pay for a live ticket. You know?
Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure, man. Hey, Jake from Rochester, thank you so much, my brother, for calling in. Let's give you a round of applause. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. It won't happen like this again. Shout out to Jake, man. Yeah, sorry about that. I know you guys can hear it. Shout out to Southpaw Killer. Hey, okay. For dropping that $2, bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Southpaw Killer said your lies are the truth, man. I appreciate that, fam. Southpaw Killer, I appreciate that, fam. Shout out to Candy Slim for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said there's still a line for Ron Boy Fresh. Why these Bammers think we don't know Loma, Devin, and even little ass Russell, Gary Russell Jr. called out Tank. I mean, you know, people called them out, but the brothers, you know, I'm not here to Candy Slim. I know they called them out, but I'm not gonna, you know, if that's what these guys are saying, I'm not gonna get caught up in that. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I know they called them out personally, but I'm not gonna. That's how these guys feel. So that's how they feel, fam. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from? All right, hold on.
Call from.
Hold on, guys. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead. I can hear you clear.
Okay, good.
What's your
name?
name?
Coach, this is Adrian again. I talked to you maybe a month and a half ago about Davis.
What's your name?
Here we go again. Adrian from Dallas, D-Town.
Oh, Adrian from Dallas. Talk to me, fam.
Look, Coach, I know you got a lot of people waiting, so let me go hurry up. Look, first of all, a lot of hypocrisy. Ellaby said last night again that they don't need nobody. That Tank Davis is the star. They don't need nothing, right? So I guess they don't want this guy to be a Hall of Famer, right? I guess they're not looking out great for his career. And I'm guessing Tank Davis is also gonna I guess he's gonna be a hypocrite by saying that he's a real man now and that he's grown up, that he don't need nobody. But he retracted his words. Haney will outbox him, so he's gonna move around. The way Tank Davis has looked in his last couple of fights, I don't care if he knocked out Rolly. Rolly was not even supposed to be in that fight. It's pathetic. Yeah. Okay? It's an easy ass cash app. You know what I mean? Like, hey, give me some money for free, baby. Like Floyd Mayweather used to say, I want free money. You know, and the thing that I don't understand is you got Shakur Stevenson. There's a real legitimate threat at 130. And he said, yeah, hell yeah, I want to fight him. Okay? You got him. Then I hope to God he beats Cambosos in Australia. You know what I mean? But Tank Davis, now, like the caller before, yes, he's showing progression. I don't care about the power. Look what happened to Deontay Wilder. When he finally met that kryptonite, he lost. Because that power can take you so long. I know you're always got to be scared of that power. But when somebody like Rolly can set you up that has no pedigree, and then you got Pitbull that took you all the way. I mean, there's I just don't get it, Coach. You know what I mean? Like, this guy's supposed to be the next coming of a pay-per-view star, and I want to see Showtime. I want to see them not show me that pay-per-view number. Okay, keep it real. I don't want to hear no. Oh, he made 300,000 pay-per-view buys. He's a star. That's not a star.
No, they're not. Listen, they're not going to release those numbers, bro. Those numbers are not going to be released. I can tell you that now. They're not going to release those numbers at all. They're saying that they're not going to release those numbers. So we'll never know what the pay-per-view's done. What they're going to do, they're going to pivot to Tank Davis is selling out venues. Now, did they give out comps? You got a lot of wind going on in the background, fam. A lot of wind.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Coach. Hold on, let me get in my car. Yeah. So what I was saying, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off either, Coach.
Go ahead.
One more thing, because I know you got to go. One more thing that makes it real clear for me. I'm telling you, Coach. I'm telling you right now. All these people that back Gervonta Davis, I understand. They're his fans, but they gotta be real. They gotta be honest with themselves. Not because he knocked out Rolly, but who cares? I don't care. I want to see him in there with real fighters, with real pedigree. Ellerby last night was talking about the pound for pound list won't pay your bills. Yeah, but Floyd Mayweather needs that pound for pound list to be up there to make it into the mega fight with Manny Pacquiao to fight number one, number two right there to make it a legitimate great fight.
Yeah.
I mean, and I know that guys don't need anything, but I'm just saying Gervonta Davis is nowhere near that pedigree of greatness that these people keep on trying to say that he's going to be great and all this. He hasn't fought nobody, man.
But listen,
That's
okay, I'm gonna let you go, Adrian. Thank you for calling in. Salute to Adrian calling in from Dallas, man. Yes, sir. See, I think you guys. Hold on, let me do this. I think you guys don't understand, like, what they're doing. What they're doing is from up. Listen. I was like that as well. I was like, man, I want to see him fight, man. This guy, that guy, this guy. I want to see Tank fight those other guys. Leonard and Floyd has been saying it the whole entire time, guys. Tank Davis is not the fighter that you're going to see fighting those other guys. That's not what this is. That's not what this is. Tank is going to stay on the trajectory of what they have set up right now. He's going to probably fight Esau Cruz next, maybe. He's not going to fight those other guys that's not signed to the PBC. And I just want you guys to understand. Listen, I get where you're coming from. I was the exact same way. I'm not capping for him. What do I want to see? I want to see, just like Gilly the Kid said on $1 Million Worth of Game, I want to see you fight the Lomachenkos. I want to see you fight the Devin Haney's. I want to see you fight the Teofimo Lopez. I want to see all of that. Guess what? Just because I want to see it don't mean we're going to get it. It's not going to happen, bro. I'm sorry to tell. I gotta tell it to you guys. This shit ain't going to happen, dog. It ain't going to happen, dog. Shout out to Southpaw Killer. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Leonard forget that without the hardcores, there are no casuals coming out to the fight parties. We teach them the sport, coach. Yeah, you're right about that. But listen, hey, Southpaw, Leonard doesn't care about the hardcore fans. Leonard is running a business. Remember, his job is to. I'm trying to say it as nice as I possibly can, Southpaw Killer, because I don't want to, make it seem like I'm being harsh or nothing like that, right? I really don't, but I'm gonna try to break it down like this here. Leonard Ellerby and Floyd Mayweather they have a product named Javante Tank Davis from Baltimore, Maryland. That product job is to go out there and fight, and the promoter's job is to create excitement for his fights. If Tank Davis was not able to be a draw, then it will force their hand to say, you know what, man, the only way we're going to make the kind of money that we need to make and generate the kind of revenue we need to make, the key word, generate the kind of revenue we need to generate, we're going to need Tank to, we got to match him up with some top name fighters. See, a lot of these fighters, and the only way that they can pretty sell, they need to be named, they need to be fighting top name fighters. With Tank Davis, he might be the only fighter, and that might be a good thing. He might be the only fighter that don't have to fight the top name guys in order to be a draw. So there's no reason, there's no incentive. Okay, I'm just trying to say that, you know, so there's no incentive for him to take risks. And remember, boxing is about what? Matchmaking. So I can just match him up with this guy, his fans, and then I can get the casuals. I can get Javante Davis, core boxing, core fans, and then I can get his core fans, and then what I can do, I can get some casuals, and then we're gonna be able to get this many people come and do this event, and it's gonna do well. And this is their business model. Caller, what's the name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? This is Derek from Florida.
Derek from Florida, talk to me.
Yeah, Coach. I seen the fight. It started out Tank. You know, that was a good knockout by Tank. Mm-hmm. And then Rolly was talking about a rematch, but I ain't gonna lie, Rolly got no chin. He been leave Tank alone. He talking about a rematch in a post fight. He got knocked out with one punch, Coach. Like one punch. Like that shit took him out of there. Like.
Yeah,
you know
I go ahead.
So I'm just saying, like, I think Tank next fight, I think you're right. I think the Izak Cool rematch, I think they might get that rematch with Pitbull, and that's about it, though. That's just my call.
Okay. All right. Shout out to Derek from Florida, man. I appreciate you, fam. Shout out to Derek from Florida calling in. That's what I'm saying, fam. That's what I'm saying, fam. Like, I want y'all to understand. I want y'all to understand what I'm talking about, guys. From Leonard Ellaby's standpoint, and this is to everybody in the chat. Whether you like Tank or don't like Tank, we like Rolly or don't like Rolly. I want you guys to understand something. They're not concerned with matchups and with the boxing fans. Let me tell you something, man. If you had an opportunity to make $100,000 or $1 million doing something an easy way, or if you had a chance to make $100,000 or $1 million, put it this way, I'll say it like this here. If you're a fighter, anybody in the chat, PBC Fanboy, Arlette, Bless365, Lisa Bells, anybody in the chat, right? Anybody in the chat, Southpaw Killer, anybody in the chat, right? If you had a chance to go on your job right now, and you had a chance to get paid top dollar by doing the least amount of work because you are an attraction, you are a draw. Your boss said, I'm gonna pay you $100,000 to do this job. But would you say, I don't want to do that job? That job too easy. I want to get paid $100,000 and do something 10 times harder than that. You're not gonna say that. You're gonna say, well, shit, man, if I'm gonna make me $1.5 million fighting this dude right here, fighting this dude that we know I can beat, a tomato can, the dude that's a mismatch, he ain't got no business being in the ring with me. I'm gonna take the easy route. Why take the hard route when you can take the easy route? This is what's going on here. So what Leonard is selling Tank, they're like, Tank, listen, Tank. Don't listen to those guys on social media. Don't listen to those guys. They don't know nothing, Tank. They don't know nothing. Don't listen to those guys. Tank, you are a millionaire. You're a multi-millionaire now. I don't know what his net worth is because I don't know what he's making. You see what I'm saying? I don't know what he's making. But, you know, you're selling out venues and arenas. You don't need to fight those other guys. They need you. I'm not going to pay those guys the type of money. Leonard Ellaby said it that I'm not going to pay Devin Haney the type of money that Eddie Hearn is paying him. Eddie Hearn is paying him a whole lot of money. I'm not going to pay him that. He has to be realistic. I don't care how many belts he has. He can become undisputed. He's not a draw like Tank Davis is. So what Leonard is saying is, even if Even if he's telling that the Devin Haney and Tank Davis fight will never happen, because the only way that fight will happen, Devin Haney will have to take a lowball offer. Because remember, because he's not a draw. This is what Leonard is saying. The guys who fight Tank Davis, they don't make a lot of money. They make $300,000 to $500,000, and they promise to get a small percentage of the pay-per-view. They don't make no hell of a lot of money, so it's not like they're making life-changing money from an overall standpoint. Like if someone fought Canelo or fought Anthony Joshua, they're making $10 million fighting these guys. But you get what I'm saying. So I can pay this guy, create an attraction, sell out of the venue, pay this guy peanuts. He don't have the skill set to even beat my guy. We already know this. It's all matchmaking. You see what I'm saying? And that's what it is, guys. And, you know, I hate to say it, fam, but that's what it is, dog. That's what it is, dog. That's just what it is, fam. It is what it is. So, he say Tank still with TMT. That's what he said. That's what he said. He said still Mayweather Promotions. I played the video. In the post-fight press conference. Tank came up on stage. It was Tank, Calvin Ford. Who it was? I got the video right here. I had the video right here. Hold on. I have the video. Man, where is that? Did I close it? Yeah, it was Tank, Calvin Ford. I had a video right here. Hold on. Let me check it. Yeah, the video I dropped today. Say it was Tank, Calvin Ford, Leonard Ellaby, and it was somebody else. Who's the other person? Yep. This video right here. Hold on. Said it right here. Still Mayweather Promotions. And when he said that, still Mayweather Promotions. Here it go right here. This the video right here. This video right here. He said that he's still with Mayweather Promotions. And Leonard Ellaby said, say that again. I'll let you hear it. I'll let you hear it on him. Because I played it in the beginning of the show. So he's still there. He's not going anywhere. As a matter of fact, now that I think about it, I think they did that to sell the fight. And I think I might have mentioned this already. This might have been a publicity stunt to sell the fight. This is Tank Davis's last fight with Mayweather Promotions. Could he leave? Will he leave Mayweather? Is he not leaving Mayweather? This could have been all a promotional ploy in order to sell the fight, in order to get the people to come out in the first place. Now that I think about it. You know, and it makes sense. It makes sense. Hold on. Here you go right here. I want you to listen to the play one more time, guys. Let me know if you can hear it. I want you to listen to the play one more time. Got a caller calling in. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hi, sir. Manchester, England.
All right, Manchester, England. I couldn't hear your name, but go ahead, talk to me.
Will. Hi, Coach.
How you doing, Sam?
Hi, Coach. Will from Manchester, England. I really agree with everything that you actually mentioned before the fight, mentioning about...
Go ahead. I know you're hearing the ringing in the background. It's just technical difficulties I'm having right now, so you guys got to roll with it. But go ahead.
Right. You know, the fact of the matter that what is this? You said it first, Coach. That he actually was the fight was made according to how Don King's playbook. And the worrying my side is like when would
your phone went out. Hey, you got a bad reception, man. I can't hear you. I want you guys to hear this though. Let me know if you can hear this.
Yeah, first round knockout. That didn't happen.
Listen, that was great marketing. I like that he was promoting the fight because usually
No,
it's just
he-
Tank by himself
Wait a
promoting.
minute. Let me speak. It was.
Listen to this. I want you guys to give me a thumbs up if you can hear it. I want you guys to listen to this. I'm not going to play the whole thing, just the part where Tank says. I want you to hear what Calvin Ford said.
He
said first round knockout.
Yeah, first round knockout. That didn't happen.
Listen, that was great marketing. I like that he was promoting the fight because usually it's just Tank by himself
Wait a
promoting.
minute. Let me speak. He was excellent. Y'all see in the crowd. I can't take nothing from him.
Record 18,555.
Yeah.
So no rematch.
Why? There's only one person I want to take their star from that we gave you.
Oh my gosh. Isaac Cruz.
That's it. That's the only one. We made him a star.
Yeah, I don't think you're hearing me. Hey, Coach B, I'm finna break it down for you, dog. Check this out, my brother. I'm finna break it down for you. Let's go ahead. You Leonard Ellaby. Floyd Mayweather right here, Leonard Ellaby right there. Let's get to the point. Congratulations, you did a very good job. Here you go. I like the way you knocked out Rolly Romero, like we knew you would, Now I'm gonna go right here, so you guys can see. This the video right here. We're gonna go at the 3:30 mark. I had this video timestamp. Oh, I got this video timestamp. Hold on. It's at the 3:30 mark. Hold on. There you go right there. Here you go right here. Let's stop right there. 3:15. That's 3:17.
Thank you. Say it one more time.
I re-signed with Mayweather and have. I'm gonna let you hear this. Let's go. Rematch with Esau Cruz.
I know you said that Rolly. I know. Thank you. Say it one more time.
Tank, you talked about leaving Mayweather on the Brian Custer podcast. Care to give reasons to what started your desire to leave?
I didn't say I'm leaving. I said my contract was up.
So there's still a possibility that you may resign.
Yeah.
I know you said that Rolly. I know. Thank you. Say it one more time.
Bro, listen. He said still Mayweather Promotions. He said still Mayweather Promotions, baby. Leonard said, say it one more time. Say it one more time. He said still Mayweather Promotions, baby. That's what he said. He said still Mayweather Promotions, baby. And then I showed you the next video after that when they questioned him about, hey, man, you said on the Brian Custer podcast that you was leaving Mayweather Promotions. He said, I never said I was leaving. I said my contract was up. That's what he said. So, hey, listen. I believe what people say out of their mouth. I believe what people say. If you say this what it is, and you're the one that's directly involved in it, this is what it is. So this is why I'm explaining to you guys. Tank is happy with the situation. He says, sounds like he's being vague to me. But I tell you what, though, Con Shonery, their actions is going to tell everything. He said that it's still Mayweather Promotions. And if you look at it from a business standpoint, why would you leave Mayweather when you don't have to fight any of those top guys? Why? So, I'm not going by what nobody say. I'm going to go by what I hear Tank and Tank, what the people say, what they say out of their mouth. Caller, we got caller, what's your name when you call the phone? The phone is ringing. I know you're going to hear it, but you just got to work through it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, fam.
Hey, what's up? What's up, Coach? This is Ernest from Houston.
Ernest from Houston, talk to me, fam.
I want to make two comments. The first one is, we all want to see the best fighters fight, and we can all say that we know if Rolly would have won, a lot of people have been saying Rolly was the best thing since sliced bread. So we just got to give Tank his credit. He beat the guy who he's supposed to beat. And number two, if we boxing fans are tired of this, let's stop supporting it then. I hate to say it like that. I mean, we tired of this kind of stuff. Let's just stop supporting it then.
Have a great day, coach.
Yeah, man. Ernest from Houston. Shout out to you, fam, man. Thank you for calling. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. Salute to my brother, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. So it is what it is, man. Like, I don't, you know, and I made a video. I made a video saying that I'm a pot right here. Check this out. I want you guys to hear this. I made a video apologizing to Leonard Ellaby and Floyd Mayweather. And the reason why, and I made this video 5 weeks ago. And I'm going to tell you why I apologize to Leonard Ellaby and Floyd Mayweather. I apologize to them because I realized something. I'm apologizing to Floyd Mayweather and Leonard Ellaby. I was wrong. They have done a phenomenal job with Tank Davis. The people who are fans of Floyd Mayweather, you were right. Leonard Ellaby and Floyd, here you go right here. And that's why the people who are fans of Floyd Mayweather, who support Tank Davis, they felt like that Tank was being disloyal by saying that he wanted to leave Floyd. Because when Floyd met Tank, Tank was broke, ain't had nothing, coming out of the ghettos and slums of Baltimore. He couldn't rub 2 pennies together. And they took this guy, made him a multimillionaire. And so they felt like, man, you leaving that situation, you being disloyal. So I understand where they are coming from, right? I get where they're coming from. So, but let's continue. This is my video. I apologize to Leonard and Floyd. I'm apologizing to Floyd Mayweather and Leonard Ellaby. I was wrong. They have done a phenomenal job with Tank Davis. The people who are fans of Floyd Mayweather, you were right. Leonard Ellaby and Floyd Mayweather did a phenomenal job with Tank Davis. That's what I said a month ago. They made him rich. He didn't have to fight any hard or tough, really competition. He didn't have to fight the best of the best in his division. They match-maked him very well, and they put a lot of money in his pocket. They did a damn good job. And let's give Leonard Ellaby and Floyd Mayweather a round of applause. They did a damn good job. And that's what I said. That's what I said a month ago. No, 5 weeks ago on the show. Because I realized, guys, I came to the conclusion that, you know what, man? This is not about what I grew up watching. This is something different. This is not about, yeah, man, what we gonna do is we gonna try to match Tank up to fight the best guys to find out who the best lightweights is, and he could be in the record books and legacy and stuff like that. This ain't about no legacy. This ain't about no belts. This ain't about no undisputed. This is about the bottom line. Can you feel it? Can we make money? Can we rob the bank? As Floyd Mayweather would say, yeah, man, I'm gonna rob the bank. This is a legal bank robbery. That's what this is about, guys. And that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. That's what it's about. Period. You know, if you feel, oh, super chat, sorry about it. I missed the super chat. Sorry about that. Hey, thank you for letting me know I missed that super chat. See, can I find it? Shout out to Southpaw Killer. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Let's see. He said that is this why is this way of fights destroying the fight game, coach? I mean, Canelo gets away with this, and Tank said he's the lightweight Canelo. Yeah, it does. I you know what, Southpaw Killer, it does. It does, because what happens is it runs away the core boxing fans. This is what's going on. This is what's going on. I'm 48 years old, right, Southpaw Killer? Boxing as I knew it is dead. It took me a while to realize what Leonard was saying. Boxing as I knew it is dead. Now, you still have fighters like Alexander Usyk. They do it the way they're gonna have those tough fights and this and that. Alexander Usyk is he's not dead. He's a boxing fans fighter. Anthony Joshua is a boxing fans fighter. He fights all his top mandatories. He defends his titles against any mandatory that comes up. He's lost a couple, and he comes back in rematches. We're going to see what happens now. Tyson Fury beat Wilder twice, and he just knocked out Dillian White. Dillian White was the guy that a lot of Dillian White fans said that Tyson Fury is afraid of Dillian White. Dillian White, because of Dillian White's style. We saw what Tyson Fury did to Dillian White. Throwback, kind of like throwback like fighter. You might can question the resume a little bit, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Shakur Stevenson, he's a 2-weight division world champion. Fought 2 top guys to beat them for their belts. Tank doesn't have to worry about fighting those type of fights. The problem is when you are such a big draw, Southpaw Killer, you don't have to do the things that fighters who have to really, really get it from the muscle the hard way have to do it. You see what I'm saying? So, in a way, the boxing as we knew it, American boxing. Well, I don't even want to say American boxing. Damn. You know what, man? Yeah, I would, you know what? I would say that. I got to think about that. I would say that. I got to think about that. Because I just can't say American boxing because it's only really one fighter. I know you're saying Canelo as well. So if you're saying it's Canelo too, it's 2 fighters. If you believe it's Canelo as well. I'm not here to debate that at all, front fam. But the matchmaking is everything. And then we're selling the illusion, selling the product. You see what I'm saying? Like, Canelo has a fan base that no matter who he fights, they're gonna support it. Very similar to Tank Davis. And now that I think about it, Canelo fans and Tank fans, they kind of like very similar in some ways. I'm not saying in all ways, but the Tank fans and the Canelo fans, they have some similarities. If you break it down, there's some similarities between those two. Shout out to Gregory Lewis. Hey, okay. For dropping that half a bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, I was wrong. Tank had superior skill, and Rolly was totally outclassed. Salute to the channel. I mean, it is what it is, man. It's no problem. It's no problem, fam. It is what it is. The only thing, shout out to Gregory Lewis. The only thing that I would kind of counter with that, Southpaw Killer, Canelo has fought better competition than Tank. Canelo's fought better competition than Tank. If you look at Canelo's resume, forget his entire resume because you can't compare Tank's resume to Canelo's resume. There's no comparison. But if you look at, since Tank has been boxing, or what would you say his best fights have been since he's been boxing? Probably Pedraza. After Pedraza, then what? You see what I'm saying? So, this is my opinion. Canelo has fought better competition than Tank Davis, in my opinion, right? Now, I do see the similarities with Canelo fans and Tank fans. Not all the same, but I see some similarities. But you can argue that, hey, Canelo has a better resume than Tank, just from the stretch of years. From the stretch of years that Tank has hit his stride, it's been selling, it's been doing well, selling. You can compare those years to what Canelo is doing and say, okay, Canelo has a better resume in this 7 years. If you look at the last 7 years or the last 5 years or the last 3 years, however you want to look at it, you can arguably say, hey, man, Canelo is done better because he's fought undefeated champions. He fought guys who've never been beat before that was undefeated. And he's fought. Yeah. You know what? Canelo has a better resume. I'm not talking about the overall resume. Canelo. I can't even compare Tank to Canelo. Now that I think about it, I can't even compare him to Canelo. Now, if you're talking about from a picking and choosing standpoint, yeah, picking and choosing, yeah. Your matchmaking, cherry picking, yeah, absolutely. But when Canelo picks fighters, he is picking guys who, like if you look at his undisputed run, he has picked the guys who was undefeated. Whether you like them or not, whether you feel like they're Eurobums, whether you hate Canelo, what it doesn't matter. I'm not caught up in your feelings. Whether you hate Canelo, whether you hate Tank, I'm just calling it. Remember, I don't have a dog in the race. I'm not Mexican, so I'm not on Canelo's side. I'm not from Baltimore, so I'm not on Tank's side. But when I look at it just objectively from a boxing standpoint, you can argue and say that, yeah, you know, you can argue that and say that. You see what I'm saying? I'm not here to convince anybody of anything. When I'm looking at it, that's how I see it. You know. But now, moving on from that point, from what Leonard Ellaby and Floyd have with Tank is something very special. Why fight to become undisputed? Why fight other champions? Why fight to unify the division? We don't need to do that. Tank don't need those guys in order to make money. Those other fighters, they need to fight the top guys in order for them to make money, to be the kind of draw that they want to be. He's in a unique situation. So when you look at it from that standpoint, that's what's going on, dog. I just had to call it the way I see it. That's what's going on. Shout out to Boston Logic United. He say, you're 300% on point, Malachi. Yeah, salute to my brother Myron, man. Salute to my brother Myron. Salute to my brother Myron. So that's what I see. And this is no slight to neither fighter. I'm just saying what you guys got to understand, they're looking at it from a business standpoint. Me and you as boxing fans, we're looking at it from how we grew up, what we are accustomed to seeing. We want to see these top guys so they can be remembered like Marvelous Marvin Hagler, Roy Jones Jr., Pernell Whitaker, Mike Tyson, Sugar Ray Robinson, Salvador Sanchez got killed in a Porsche, in his car at 23 years old. We're still talking about the great things Salvador Sanchez did in the sport of boxing. My favorite Mexican fighter of all time, Salvador Sanchez. That's not what Leonard and Tank, Calvin Ford, and Floyd Mayweather is after. They're like, look, we finna go get this money. We got a bunch of people who gonna pay to see you fight, no matter who you fight. It could be Poke Chop Willie, it could be Homer the Clown, it could be Shawty Big Nuts, it could be Hobo Sam. It don't matter. They paying anyways. So, like Errol Smith say, why don't I take the easy road? Tank, why would Tank, why the hell what you gonna take Lomachenko for? Why would you fight Devin Haney? Why would you fight Teofimo Lopez? When you can fight Rolly Romero's, stick up the, get the bag, and move on. And that's what's going on, man. That's what's going on. That's all I'm saying. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. I'm just being honest with you guys. Just being honest with you, man. You know what I mean? Let's give everybody a round of applause, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is, bro. I mean, it is what it is, bro. I got to call it the way I see it, man. Let me go ahead and give everybody a shout out, man. Shout out to Jeff Luciano. Shout out to Big Ronald Finkley. Shout out to Knockdown 305. Shout out to Joza. What's going on, fam? As a matter of fact, let me do this. Shout out to the Queen Lisa Bells. Shout out to AI. Shout out to Con Shonery. Shout out to the Pappy. Shout out to LaShawn. What's going on, fam? Shout out to LaShawn. Say Tank is my guy, but I agree he need to fight better competition. But he will always have haters until he fight Devin, Loma, T.O., Ryan, and Shakur. Yeah, you ain't gonna see none of those fights, LaShawn. I'm gonna be honest with you, fam. It doesn't make sense for him to do that now that I think about it. Shout out to Halim. Shout out to Mo. Shout out to Arlette. Salute to the Queen Arlette. Shout out to Burke's Law. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to James. Shout out to Eugene. What's going on, bro? Shout out to Halim. Shout out to you, my brother. He say, facts, coach. I'll let you off. Spot on. Let's see, we got another super chat. Shout out to Gregory Lewis. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say, since the Floyd Mayweather era fights are based on the bag, not competition. Yeah, that's what it's based on, guys. That's what it's based on. It's not about what you're saying as a it's based on the bag. It's not about the competition. It's about, dude, if I can fight this guy to get the money, it is what it is. And that's what it is. That's what it is. James says, I hate when new old media try to say fighters back in the day didn't swerve. I never said fighters back in the day didn't swerve, but when you said the great Sugar Ray Leonard swerved Benitez. Yeah, okay, I hear what you're saying as related to Benitez, but Sugar Ray Leonard fought on Marvin Hagler. Sugar Ray Leonard fought Roberto Duran. Sugar Ray Leonard fought on Tommy the Hitman Hearns. You got to look at who he fought. See, you leaving out that equation. It's not like he didn't fight Hagler. He didn't fight Hearns. He didn't fight Roberto Duran. It's not like he didn't fight those guys. He fought those guys. You see what I'm saying? You leaving that out. You know, so you mysteriously leave that part out. Shout out to Kane. Shout out to Jeff Luciano. Shout out to Jaza. Shout out to Alden. Shout out to Adele Perez. Shout out to Bernard Burton. Shout out to Southpaw Killer. Shout out to Cool Boy Curry. Shout out to Paul White. Shout out to Lisa Bell. Shout out to Poppy. Shout out to Mo. Shout out to who else we got in the building. Shout out to the Joker. Shout out to Damian Bennett. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to ABE. Shout out to my brother Myron, Boxers Logic United. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to Alden Johnson. Shout out to Kane. Yo, phone lines is over. I'm not setting no more phone calls. It's so good. Let's see. We got one more call. Let's do this one more call. This is the last call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Jake from LA.
Jake from LA, talk to me, fam.
Jake, I called you the other day and we were talking about the tank, and I was telling you I was a fan of the sport. Rolly shocked me. His skills was decent. He looked better than he did in any of the other fights. You know what I'm saying? And Tank did his thing. But a lot of people be complaining about the economics of boxing. You don't need to worry about the economics. You just need to worry about the fighting, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I totally agree with that. I'm not into the finances because we don't get paid for it anyways. To be honest with you, we just want to see the fighters fight.
Yeah, exactly. Now, you were just saying earlier too, like Tank not gonna fight the Devin Haney or the Shakur Stevens. I think he is gonna fight him, but not right now. It's gonna be when they get older, when somebody kind of lost a step, you know what I'm saying, and stuff. I don't think it's gonna be right now. Of me being a fan of boxing, I would love to see them get it cracking, and while they're young, they are young. You know what I'm saying? But how long is he going to keep going on with this? Okay, yeah, Floyd made you a millionaire. You staying loyal to him. Like I was saying, like that's the big homie telling the little homie on what to do. We're gonna pump up this narrative and got Brody thinking that he can beat you. Yeah, he came in big and he got power, but when you add skills and whoever makes a mistake and you capitalize off of that, that's the outcome. You know what I'm saying? And stuff. But I do want to see him fight Isaac Cruz next. You know what I'm saying? You want to see him fight
Esau Cruz again?
Yeah, because it was a discrepancy. Okay. Now when I'm at work, when I talk to my Mexican partners, they like, Esau beat him. Okay.
Yeah.
He should run it back.
Yeah. Okay.
He gonna run it back, and then we'll see how it go from there.
You know what? I think that's gonna be the next fight though, because Calvin Ford did say last night. He said, "Listen, man, we want to fight Esau Cruz because we made him a star. We made him a star, so they want to fight him again." Yeah, so I think that's gonna be the next fight. It's gonna be Tank and Esau Cruz next. I really believe that.
And it should be a total different outcome for the simple fact it should be a total different outcome on both fighters. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Isaac Cruz got time to study. Tintin got time to study Tank, and Calvin and them got time to put a game plan together. So he's a Cruz. So it should be, if his hand hold up and he don't break it, it should be a totally different fight. But then after that, I'm looking. Huh?
No, Jay, I'm gonna say something else too. Like, this is how you know he's staying with Mayweather. Esau Cruz is he's a Manny Pacquiao fighter, but he fights under the PBC.
Exactly.
So
that's gonna be in-house.
So that's gonna be an in-house fight. That's how you know he's staying with him. And he said it last night. Still Mayweather Promotions. So last night was his last fight under the contract. He said still Mayweather Promotions. Leonard Ellaby said, say that one more time. He said still Mayweather Promotions. He had the number one up. And then he said a couple days before that, he said, listen, man, when the guy asked him, he said, you said on the Brian Custer interview that you were gonna be leaving, that this is gonna be your last fight on the Mayweather Promotions. He said, I never said that. I never said I was leaving. I just said you know, my contract could be up. Now he did say in the other interviews with Gilly the Kid and stuff that he's done. He want to take the training wheels off. He's moving on, but now he has a change of heart. So we know the status quo. Floyd said it. Floyd said he don't believe in making another promoter rich. So that means you're not going to see Devin Haney, not going to see Shakur, not going to see T.O., none of that, because Floyd does not believe in making another promoter rich. Those fighters are with different promoters. So he's going to continue and he said, we have a plethora of fighters over here with the Mayweather Promotions at PBC from 135 to 140 that Tank Davis can fight. That's it.
I'm gonna be honest. I want to see him in the ring with a black fighter. I want to see him in the ring with a black fighter to see your real skills. You know what I'm saying? Like we know, okay, the Hispanic dudes, they cool, but they don't really hold up a chance because they flat-footed and stuff. And then seeing the sparring with Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson and Tank, it's like, okay, that's a chess match to a lot of people who don't know nothing about boxing. They're gonna be like, oh, this shit looks boring. But that's skills on skills. You gonna see a chess match. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't like the part where Leonard said, the diehard fans don't buy pay-per-view. Like, motherfucker, we been buying pay-per-view. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? But I understand. I can't tell you how to clean your house. I can't tell you how to clean your house. So if you cleaning your house and we're gonna get all the celebrities we can and get them to come and make him a star, that's cool. But then when your career go down the line, it's gonna be a question mark. You know what I'm saying? Because Devin Haney doing some grown man shit. He letting his nut hang. He doing some grown man shit. That shit gonna be remembered. You know what I'm saying? And if they don't fight, that's gonna be a question mark throughout. You know, throughout they
Hey,
you know.
Hey Jay, well, salute to you, fam. Thank you for calling in, my brother.
Yeah, you too, dog.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Southpaw Killer. For dropping that $2. Bam! Super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, everyone have a safe and happy Memorial Day. I appreciate that, fam. What you say, bro? You say the movie stream, you say boxing politics, setting up the bag. Yeah, pretty much. That's what's going on. Shout out to Ali Maddox for dropping that half of bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say, Coach 100. He say, Coach 100%. This is the problem in boxing when you have up to 2 to 4 champions at the same time in the same weight division. It cheapens the titles. Too many casuals / fanboys would pay top dollar for fights that used to be free. Yeah, bro, that's just the way it's at, bro. That's just the way it's at, my brother. That's what I'm saying, fam. That's just the way it's at. Shout out to Ali Maddox for dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, I was on record. I called a 5 or 6 round TKO. Yeah, you probably was. I called the 7th round. I said he gonna get stopped in the 7th round. Hey, once again, man, it's our boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out, man. New Media Today USA Boxing, man. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow, man. You know how we do it, man. 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You guys show up, man. Pull up. Let us know what the link read. And as I said, man, now that I think about it, guys, this is the play. This is what's going on. This is the play. This is what's going on. It's not about. We're not gonna get there. So related to Tank Davis. If you are a diehard Tank Davis fan and you want to see him fight those top guys, you're not going to see the fight. and you have a core of Tank Davis fans who are cool with him fighting the Rolly Romeros and the Mario Barrioses and stuff like that, and that's fine as well. As long as Annabelle can keep milking the cow, as long as Leonard Ellaby and Floyd Mayweather can keep milking the cow, and Leonard Ellaby is doing a phenomenal job convincing people to pay money and to come see Tank because he's an attraction, it's going to be like this. And I just think that now I've accepted the fact that Tank Davis will never fight these guys. I've accepted that. I'm not going to ask for Tank to fight no top competition. I'm not going to ask for Tank to fight any other top guys. I am expecting Tank and Isak Cruz rematch. After that, I will look down the PBC and Mayweather Promotions roster and see who's going to be the next pick of the litter. This is what it is. We don't have to like it. Do I like it? No, I don't like it. But guess what? Calvin Ford is telling you this. Leonard Ellaby is telling you this. Floyd Mayweather is telling you this. This and Tank Davis is telling you this with his actions. This is what they are telling you. Accept it. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Either take it or leave it alone. Either take it or leave it alone, guys. It is what it is, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Much love to everybody, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Come on.